It's time for Ryan's Roses. It is a public service. This one's a little different because Max has written to us and he has said, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I recently lost my phone, and when I got a new one, I went in to install a backup. Backing up is not something that I'm good about keeping up on, but I accidentally installed an old backup of my wife's. I ended up stumbling upon an old text chain from August that was between my wife and her friend. There was a lot of back and forth about, are you going to tell him? Are you going to tell him?
Wow.
You should tell him. Well, tell him what? He's wondering. The friend was asking my wife if she was going to tell me, and I want to know if she's cheating on me. It's not good.
Okay.
So that's the deal. Now, let me grab Max. Max, good morning. Thanks for sending us your email.
Hey, yeah, thank you guys for responding. This is one of those things I just thought, I'm not sure exactly where to start. Maybe you guys could help out.
We're absolutely able to do so, or at least try to do so. So I don't know how much more we need when you've got two people saying, are you going to tell him? My heart drops because obviously we think of the worst. I can't imagine what else it might be unless she has an illness or something.
Exactly. I mean, totally. And nothing huge has gone on in our personal lives that, that I would know about, or something like that. So I can only assume it's me. I have assumed that it's me. Like in my mind already, it seems like she's cheated on me.
Okay. What we want to do is we're going to call her now. What are we doing about roses? How do we want to do this?
Yeah.
No. Yeah, I had an idea actually, Ryan. Because that would kind of seem out of the blue. Like I'm thinking, right before this text exchange had happened in August, she'd been away with her friends, on like a girls' trip to Arizona, and basically I was thinking, instead of the roses, you could say you're doing like a survey, like a trip survey. And, like if she agrees to answer questions, you could give her like, another 3-day, 2-night stay for free or something like that.
Sis, you got that?
Okay. 3-day, 2-night stay. What city? Where was she? We intrigued to go.
This was in Tempe. Yeah.
Tempe?
Arizona.
Yeah. So you'd want the trip to be back in Tempe?
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, that's fine. We're good with that. We'll get everything lined up here. You need anything else?
I'm just going to what kind of questions should I ask her?
Well, hold on. Let's take a break. Max, hang on one sec. We'll come back.
Okay.
We'll make the call. We'll figure it out. All right, so we're all good now. Max is on the line. We're going to call his wife. And Sissany, what are we offering his wife now? Because he thinks his wife is cheating on him.
Yeah, so we're just going to get down to the bottom of the trip survey. And if she answers a few questions, then she can win another 3-day, 2-night stay.
So you're
in
good.
Tempe.
Okay.
I'm good.
Now, here's what he's going off of. He saw some text messages on a backup file of her friend saying to her, his wife, are you going to tell him? And he's like, well, tell me what? And he thinks that it must mean that there's another guy. I hope it's not an illness, but that's what we think. So let's see what we can do. Max, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your wife's name is on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, we are going to call her now, and we're going to launch into this survey and see what we can find out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go.
Okay, thanks, guys.
All right, good luck, buddy.
Hello.
Hi, is this Rachel?
This is she.
Hi, Rachel. My name is Tracy, and I'm calling from the Resort and Spa.
Oh, hi.
Hi there. I'm just calling. We do this regularly. It's a trip survey, and I realized that you did a trip out here a few months ago, last summer. And was it in August?
Yeah, I guess I was.
If I can just have a few moments of your time, I just want to ask you a few questions, and then after we chat, you have a chance to win a 3-day, 2-night stay in Tempe, Arizona, just for answering a few simple questions.
Really?
Yes.
All right, why not?
Okay, so how was the trip?
Oh, it was great.
It was great.
With a girlfriend. Yeah.
Any complaints that we should note of, or anything we can do better?
No, we had a really pleasant day. The pool was great. Yeah, no complaints.
Would you say that you, on a scale of 1 to 10, did you leave satisfied?
Yeah, I really did.
So you would give
Nice
us
trip.
a 10?
Yes, I would give you a 10.
Okay. Who were you there with?
Oh, my friend.
Like girls trip, or was it more romantic?
Yeah, it was just, no, it was just a girls trip.
Oh, girls trip. Okay, cool. Are you single?
Wait, what?
Are you single? Was it like you guys are all single? Is it like a bachelorette type trip?
This is part of the survey?
Yes, we like to just know the type of clientele.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually okay. I don't need a pre-trip. But thanks anyway for calling.
Oh, are you sure? I just had one more question, and then you have the trip. No.
Okay. What?
Rachel, it's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. And also, your husband, Max, is on the phone. Max has asked us to call you because he's concerned that you might be cheating on him. He has evidence. Are you?
Wait, I'm sorry. Wait. This is Ryan Seacrest, and Max is on the phone and thinks I'm cheating on him.
Max, you can talk.
Yeah. Hey, babe.
Well,
Look,
I thought it was a prank call.
No, I mean, I got my new phone and I backed up yours accidentally. I saw these texts that you had sent to Becca, saying like, "Are you going to tell him? What is that about? What are you talking about?"
Wait, why didn't you just come ask me about that? I don't know. What do you mean? Am I going to tell him? I don't know. I talk to Becca every day. It could be about anybody.
No, Max is saying he saw texts, and the context of the text, he thinks, are you and her, Becca, talking back and forth about whether or not you should tell Max. He thinks about another man. Are you cheating on him?
Wow, no, I'm not cheating on you, A, and B, that could be about her boss, that could be about, my boss, that could be about anybody, that could be, I don't know.
Why did you get skeptical when Sisney was asking some of those final questions?
Because who called from a hotel asking if you were single, that was really shady. That's why I was skeptical. Wouldn't you answer the same way?
You could have just answered, no, I'm married.
Right, but I also don't understand why you would ask such personal questions and take time out of my day. That, to me, seems like a prank
True,
call.
you were very, that was aggressive, Sisney.
And with all due respect, I was trying to get to the bottom.
I'm just saying that, that was intrusive.
Okay, fair enough.
It was
fair enough.
It was intrusive. Rachel, I felt like it was intrusive for a survey. But anyway, we weren't doing a survey. We were trying to find out if you're cheating. Max, do you want to express any more of your concern to your wife?
Yeah, I mean, the idea that this could bring up like a fear in my mind when I totally thought this was an innocent trip. I mean, for me, I'd just like to ask you to be honest with me. And just, could you tell me, is there anything that you're not telling me about this trip? Because there's a doubt in my mind, and I need you to be straight with me. Can you please be honest with me?
Well, obviously, Max, we have some issues to work on because you couldn't just come to me first. You had to come with the troops asking me a simple question. The answer is no, first of all. Second of all, I could easily answer it if you show it to me. And I mean, this is just, I have no words.
All right. Well, Max, we have taken it as far as we can take it. I think your wife is right. Yeah. You should talk to her directly from here on out, okay?
Thank you, guys.
Good luck. Okay. Bye-bye. Well, I mean, he's barking up the wrong tree.
He is?
For sure. I totally believe her.
I don't believe her.
That is how... That was as genuine can be in a situation like that.
You're too naive. Yeah. You're naive. She's
Have
lying.
You lost your mind?
No, she's lying.
She's not lying.
She is.
She was as calm and as collected
because women are
as
smarter.
Any confident person who's telling the truth.
No, women are good liars. First of all,
I think
they're better liars than men.
That's how I wish some of the men would handle it.
Well, they don't because
No, because they're lying. She's telling the truth.
she's not telling the truth.
It's clear as clear.
She cheated on him on that trip. It was a girl's trip. She got too drunk. She probably cheated, and she regrets it. She's never going to tell him.
But let's go back to Ryan's Roses. So Max thought his wife, Rachel, may have been cheating on him. We got her on the phone. I thought she handled it very well, very poised. Here's part of the call.
Well, obviously, Max, we have some issues to work on because you couldn't just come to me first. You had to come with the troops asking me a simple question. The answer is no, first of all. Second of all, I could easily answer it if you show it to me.
So she's referring to a text that he saw that said between she and her girlfriend, are you going to tell him? I have to tell you, Sissany, honestly, I believe Rachel. I don't think she's cheating. I think she handled it exactly how anybody telling the truth would handle it.
Being that these text messages came at the same exact time that this girl's trip was back in August of last year.
These text messages are about something else.
I don't think so.
Well, Patty?
I agree with you. I don't think she's cheating or cheated.
No, it was all in her calmness and her tone. And by the way, I'm just thinking, if you were telling the truth and you were in that situation on the phone with all of us, that's how you'd react.
Exactly.
You wouldn't go crazy. You wouldn't get defensive. You'd be like, wait, well, this is, first of all, this is exhaustingly crazy. Like, you're, no, it's not right. And second of all, we do have a problem. And it's the fact that you can't communicate with me. That's what I would say. I mean, I feel like
if she was telling the truth, she should have been more compassionate. Like, oh, baby, I can't believe you thought about this.
No,
because
she's not. No, because she didn't do anything wrong. It's almost like she's annoyed that you would even. I would be annoyed you'd even take the time to do all this because it's wasting my time.
The survey was just too long and it was just too much.
Well, the survey was intrusive, but it had to be.
Right.
Yeah.
Tanya, what do you think?
I'm torn because at first I believed her, but now I'm thinking she maybe did something on this trip.
So, Sissany, what do you actually think will happen?
What do I think happened or will happen?
No, what do you think happened?
I think that they got a little wild.
So
the
she
girls'
goes on a trip with the girls.
Let's say
to this place.
Mm-hmm. She ended up meeting a guy at the pool. Remember, she brought the pool up and she liked it there, blah, blah.
Yeah.
And something happened. Maybe she didn't come home one of the nights to the room where they were all sharing. Who knows?
She would have sounded guilty on the call.
It's been months. She's had months to think about what her response is going to be if she's ever
alibi.
confronted.
She said,
alibi.
show me the text. She said, let me see the text and I'll explain.
Because the text don't say anything. So she's going to explain it was about her boss or whatever, and life's going to go on. And this poor Max is being lied to.
This one's so clear to me. Okay, Jamie, go ahead. You're on with us.
Hey, Ryan. I think she was lying 100%.
Mm-hmm.
I don't.
Absolutely.
I don't hear it. I don't hear it.
There was no reason for her to get that upset and defensive if she was telling the truth. It's like
I didn't think she got defensive. I thought she was like annoyed that he was doing this, and she was going to deal with it with him. That's what I felt.
I just thought. I mean, she didn't laugh once. If that was my significant other, and they did that to me, it would have been funny.
Yes,
I would have laughed.
Chuckle and you'd be
Laughter's
like,
guilt.
No,
Laughter's guilt.
No way.
Laughter's guilt.
You'd be like,
Absolutely not.
how could you even think this would happen, babe? I love you. There's no way ever that I would ever cheat on you. Absolutely not. She didn't say any of those things. She was just like, I can't believe that you brought the troops in.
Yeah, because she was annoyed with us, and I would be too if you called me. So there you go,
I'm just
Jamie.
doing my job.
Thanks for calling. Well, look, Sissany, I'm just saying if someone's not doing something and they're accused of it,
right?
Like in these calls, and you're at work or whatever, it's like, babe, what are you talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So Lori gets it, right, Lori?
No, I think she's hiding something. I really do.
Thank you, Lori.
Did I hear a different show?
Just a guy.
I think it's totally normal if you're taking a survey to be asked what your marital status is. And
I agree. The survey was intrusive.
All I asked her was that she was single.
Ooh.
And I think that's normal. Like, I've been asked out on surveys before.
Yeah, you have to check the box. Are you single? You married? Divorced?
Yeah,
right.
Well,
Exactly.
I don't check the box.
But
you will one day.
I don't want to answer that. Let's move on. She just got totally freaked out. Like, I think it was an overreaction.
All right. Well, let's leave it at the fact that Patty and I think that she's being honest, and everyone else disagrees.
Yeah.
If she would have been honest, she would have just said, "I'm married," not I need to get off the call. I don't want to do this
You
anymore.
were asking intrusive questions. I would have done the same thing.
Are you single? No, I'm married.
Yeah, but
Right.
like the way you were asking, you're like, well, are you single? You were getting cute with it.
I'm sorry you got so cute with it.
Sissany, stop yelling at everybody. Everything's fine.
Everybody that's calling in agrees with me.
I know. That's why Patty and I think you guys are crazy. All right, goodbye. Thank you, Lori, for calling.
Thank you.
Even though you heard a different show, apparently. So, just quickly, I believe Rachel. Sissany believes she's cheating.
Yeah, I think she is.
Tanya believes she's cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Patty believes Rachel.
I do.
All right, let's leave it at that. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband shot a video that he showed to his friends of something he thought was funny while he was driving. We were all having dinner, and I asked to see it. I then realized it was shot from the passenger seat. The car was moving, and the video was taken from the far passenger window. So there's no way he shot it himself while he was driving. Okay. He for sure noticed my face and took the phone back and put it away and changed the subject immediately. What is he hiding?
Oh.
What do you get out of that? What do you think's happening there?
Well, it doesn't sound great at all.
Let me get Dana in Mission Hills. Dana?
Hi.
So what do you think he's hiding?
Oh, yeah. So, like, a couple of Fridays ago, we all went out to this bar, like me, my husband, and a couple of our friends. And, my husband's a big goofball. Like, he's really funny, and he's always, like, wants to make jokes, So he was showing off this video of, like, some guy, like, riding a bicycle weird or something. I don't know, but aside from that, he was showing it to me because I wanted to see it, too, and it looked like it was shot from the passenger seat. Like he said he shot it. He's like, oh, look, I shot this video. I was driving. It was so funny. And I was looking at it, and there's just no way that it was him that shot it. Like it was way too far back from the window. You saw the steering wheel for like a second.
Right.
And it was
right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And how long have you been married?
2.5 years.
You got kids?
No. We want to.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you do. It'd be nice to find out that everything's okay before you take that step. So
exactly.
Right? I mean, timing is everything. Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
We're going to make this call to your husband in a minute. All right, Sissany's out. Patty is in the driver's seat for the Ryan's Roses call. Dana is on the phone. She thinks her husband is hiding something from her. There's a video that was taken from the far passenger window in the car. He did not shoot it himself while he was driving. He for sure noticed her face and then took the phone back, put it away, changed the subject immediately. So he's hiding. He's covering something up.
Mm-hmm.
So, Dana, here's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
We're going to call him, and we're going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who is on his mind, who he sends them to, and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. You and myself, Tanya, we have to be very quiet without jumping in until I jump in and tell him he's on the air, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck. I hope we get good news. Here we go.
Hello?
May I speak to Garrett?
Yeah, this is Garrett.
Hi, Garrett. My name's Claudia, calling from Pico Flowers in Mission Hills. How are you?
I'm fine. What, is this the wrong number? I'm sorry.
No, I'm calling because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. You can send them to whoever you want today. I know you have somebody really special that you want to send flowers to today. They're at no cost to you. All I am asking is for you to just promote me to your friends and family. And if you're on Facebook, you can just go ahead and give me a quick like.
Oh. Wait.
Will that work for you today?
Wait, so you're giving free flowers away?
Yes, you're getting free flowers today that you can send to whoever you want today. A free dozen roses.
Okay. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Actually, you know what? Do you write notes on the flowers?
Yes, it includes a beautiful note handwritten by me.
Perfect.
Which, by the way, I have great handwriting.
Oh, that's great. Okay, cool. All right.
Let's start with the name.
Okay. Wait. Can the note say notes are stupid?
Whatever you want on the note.
Okay, great.
Who are we sending that note to?
Okay. It's Melissa, Melissa.
Okay.
Right.
And you really want to put notes are stupid?
Yeah. No, I think do that. Can you write it like really pretty and big? Like that would be amazing.
Why do you want to write that? I don't. The flowers are beautiful.
No, I'm sure. I'm not sorry. I'm not making fun of the flowers. It's like it's a joke. It's like an inside joke.
Okay.
But it would be really
Garrett, your voice. It's Ryan Seacrest. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. I have your wife Dana on the line. It sounds like we woke you up. Did you? Who's Melissa? And why did you send roses to her?
What's happening?
Whoa!
Who's
what?
Melissa?
What?
Oh,
what? I'm sorry. What is happening right now?
So, why did you? Who's Melissa? Answer that.
Yeah, good.
Oh my God, you're Ryan Seacrest.
Answer that.
Can you focus, please?
Who's Melissa?
Baby, are you on the
I can
phone?
tell you. I bet I can
Who is
tell
it?
you.
Who is it?
The person that took the video. Is this the same person that took your video of the bike?
No, I know what's happening. No. Melissa's a coworker. This is a joke. This is totally a joke. No. Oh my God, you're trying to. No. I'm
Garrett.
No.
Wait.
Dana. No. You know that Melissa's like my coworker. You know that, right?
Yeah, I do. But like,
this is a joke. She always says notes are stupid. So, like I thought it'd be funny. It's like, we all joke about this at work. And so she had flowers on her desk and it said notes are stupid on the note. Like that'd be really funny.
Garrett, so we're calling you because your wife thinks you're cheating on her and hiding something from her. What can you tell her to give her the confidence that that's not the case?
Well, that's not happening.
I know, but your word is not the most believable. So we hear you, but we heard you also send roses to another woman. Doesn't seem great.
Yeah,
so
Garrett, even as like a joke, like this is the problem is that you're always joking, and now you have an opportunity to like send your wife flowers that that we're trying to have a baby, and now you don't. Now you're just like sending flowers to other women.
I didn't know you wanted flowers. No, this is.
Who doesn't want flowers?
It was free flowers. Like I'm gonna send you free flowers. Like you'd be like, that's so cheap. Like
no, I wouldn't because you know what? Free flowers are better than no flowers, which I never get anymore.
Dana,
all you do is just like joke around, and it's like all that this has turned into.
What?
I just feel
thought
like
you
a
liked
joke.
my jokes. I thought you liked my jokes. I'm not cheating on you, baby. No.
Dana, will you ask him? Dana, will you ask him the question you want to ask about the video and who was in the passenger seat of the car?
What
when
video?
you were showing off the video of that bike, the guy that was like riding the bike in a weird way, that he had that thing on his head, and with like the light. Yeah,
no.
That you said you took that video and you showed it to me, and I'm not an idiot, and that video was not taken by you. That was taken by a passenger seat, and you told me that you took it, and then when you saw my face, and you took that phone away real fast. And then that was it. You changed the subject.
Yeah. Oh, no. You're totally missing it. No. All right. Well, so my friend took it.
Oh, my God.
It was, Bob at work, right? Like, he was in the passenger seat. He took that video. I just want to take credit for it because I just, it's funnier instead of someone being like, oh, it's my friend. It's funnier if I say, oh, I took it, so I took that video. I said I took that video, but it wasn't me that took it. And so I didn't want you to, in front of all my friends, be like, wait, how were you able to take this video? Because then I'd have to tell them that it wasn't me. And they'd be like, wait, why'd you lie to us? So
you make a point, actually.
Right?
Yeah.
I don't know that I would say that, Tanya. But Garrett, so are you cheating on your wife or not?
No.
Okay, so Dana, you should talk to Bob and Melissa.
Yeah.
All right?
Exactly
You
what's
know
gonna
them.
happen.
You know them.
You
Just
know
come
them,
for a
and
drink.
yep.
Yeah.
Garrett, sorry to interrupt. Dana, good luck. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, thanks, guys. What point did he make, Tanya?
Well, when he was saying when you have a video and you say like, "Oh, I shot this video just because it's better if it's your story," and then it's really.
No, I must have fallen asleep at that point.
I hated to say it, but I was like, he's making a good point right now.
Did we just call him at Coachella?
Yeah, I
and
feel like he was
he's still
cousins
there?
with Gus or something.
Patty, you were excited
Two.
to make that call.
Yeah,
You got a little
giddy.
beside yourself there.
A little.
And you even complimented your penmanship. I mean, you're all about
Well,
yourself.
someone has to do it.
All right. It's I don't know how those two get through a conversation.
I feel so bad for her.
I feel bad for us. We just made a Ryan's Roses phone call, and he sent the roses. It was Dana and Garrett, right? Well, so we offered him the roses. He wanted to give them to a woman named Melissa. Now, the note, it confuses me. And a lot of people are asking, what did that mean? And then we're seeing hashtag notes are stupid popping up on Twitter.
Yeah.
So that's what he said. He said, yeah, I'm going to send the roses to this other woman, Melissa, with the note that says notes are stupid. Do you know what that means?
It's an inside joke that he has with his coworker.
But are there other people? Mark, are we seeing it in other places? Like it's a common thing? No, I don't think so. Okay. So we jumped on, and he told us that Melissa's a coworker, and he wanted to send them as a joke. So we asked about the video that he claimed it was taken by another coworker named Bob. This is the whole this is the reason why we made the call, because his wife saw a video, and there was someone else shooting the video when he was in the car. Mm-hmm. Let me grab Gwen in Palm Desert. Gwen, good morning.
Good morning, Ryan.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Good. So we're just coming off of the Ryan's Roses. You heard it?
Yes.
What's your view?
Well, my daughter and I, she's in 7th grade. We love listening to you in the morning, and we're just on our way to drop her off, and we're sitting here listening, trying to get down to the bottom of it, and every single time you seem to jump in so quickly.
Wow. It's a
I don't
fair
know if
critique.
Anybody else out there felt the same way, but like we screamed when you jumped in.
Really?
Oh my God, Ryan,
Well, hold on for a second. I was looking at Patty. She gave me like the eye to go.
It's true.
And so maybe we didn't get enough of the story.
Yes, I was hoping to get more from that note thing. She was
Right.
about to explain, I think.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me. I'll be honest with you. I get a little trigger happy sometimes.
You do.
Because I don't know what there's no sometimes there's no real obvious point when to jump in, and I do have to tell them at some point that they're on the radio, and I try and use my judgment to tell them that before someone else gets involved that works in an office that makes it a bad thing that we do Ryan's Roses on the air. You know what I mean? But I didn't mean for your 7th grader and you to scream at me.
Yes, my 7th grader was screaming at you. Oh my God, Ryan!
Well, you have to apologize for me.
I wish you guys could see Ryan though before he jumps in. He looks like he's like this like animal in a cage that's just like ready to come out. It's like the cutest thing.
Well, I'm ready to pounce.
You are.
It's like I'm waiting for just to jump in.
Yeah.
So, all right. Well, we will try and do better next time.
All right.
All right. Thanks for calling.
Ryan.
All right. Bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. I do believe that this guy is cheating.
You do?
I think so.
I don't.
Yeah. I mean, it feels like it to me. Let me get Jade in Mid-City. Jade, what do you think?
Hi, Ryan. How are you? This is Jay.
Great. Thanks for asking. So, you think he's cheating too?
I totally think that he's cheating. When a guy he might not be cheating, but he might have an emotional relationship with this girl. And if his wife feels that it's a possibility that he is cheating, her woman intuition is probably right.
Right.
So
right.
if he's sending her these
roses, he might have a crush on her. And plus, this is his coworker, so a lot of men cheat on their women with coworkers.
Right.
And he just got caught.
Yeah, I get the feeling he was doing that. So I thank you for calling, Jade.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
I'm just reading the screen. Some people are saying the guy's not cheating. He was just very naive.
Yeah.
But it's all trouble. We had a roses call. Dana and Garrett married. Garrett sends the roses to Melissa, his coworker. He wanted to give them to Melissa with a note that said, "Notes are stupid." So we jumped on and we said, well, "Who's Melissa?" His coworker, and he wanted to send them as a joke. He was gasping for air. Listen.
No, you know Bob at work, right? Like he was in the passenger seat. He took that video. I just want to take credit for it because I just, like it's funnier instead of someone being like, "Oh, it's my friend." It's funnier if I say, "Oh, I took it."
So there was a video that his wife saw that she thinks was shot by another woman in his car. That's what led to this whole thing. Now, I'm curious to hear what Lorena has to say. She heard it, and she thinks he's not cheating. Go ahead, Lorena and Whittier. You're on with us.
Hi, Ryan. Good morning, first off.
Good morning.
I honestly don't think he's cheating. I just think he's completely childish. And the reason why I feel for her is because my boyfriend, I've been with him for 8 years, and he's the same exact way. He just doesn't think about how his thoughts or his actions could affect somebody else in another context.
Really?
So,
and you stay with him?
yeah, I do, because I've learned over the years that, he means well. He just doesn't think about what he's doing before he does it, or think about what he says before he says it. So
Right.
with these type of people, of course, I've had many times where I thought he was cheating, but I
Right.
bring it to his attention, and he's like, "Oh no, like that's honestly not what I meant by it." And you do have to be patient with these type of people because, like I said, they're doing before they're thinking about it.
They're acting before they think through how it's gonna
definitely,
be received.
I had the same thought of you, Lorena. Like I thought he wasn't he didn't seem conniving enough to be cheating.
I just don't think he's smart enough to cheat. Sadly, but I really feel for her, and I just think she has to be a little bit more patient with him. And instead of bringing it to the radio, to talk about it with him, sit down with him. I don't think if they went home that day after, she had told Bob, like, "What is this video?" They should have went home that night and what was really about that video.
Right.
Instead of you know what I mean. I just honestly don't feel in my heart that he's cheating on her. I just think that he means well. Just needs to explain to his wife, about what goes on before he actually does it.
I feel like you should spend time with his wife
Yeah.
to help her understand how to deal with him.
Yeah,
right.
but honestly, I don't think he's cheating. I just think he's really oblivious to what he does before he does it.
All right. Well, thanks for calling.
Thank you.
Bye. You think that if you're oblivious to your actions, that at some point that catches up to you.
I know.
Or at some point you got to take responsibility
But
for
look,
them.
8 years strong.
She seems to just look the other way.
Yeah, lets it roll off her shoulders.
So Annie, you also don't think he's cheating, but you think it's an attempt to start flirting?
I don't think he's cheating quite yet. I think that, like Lorena said, he is very naive and childish. But like you said, Melissa just received roses a while ago, and obviously she must have made a comment about the note that was on those flowers that she received, and who knows who those were from. So I think now when he heard, hey, I get to send these flowers, that was probably the first thing that popped into his head, as now another attempt at maybe flirting with her or trying to put his feelers out there to see if maybe she would be interested. I just think
she
he's
needs
not
to be
quite cheating yet.
Well, she needs to be all over him, though. He's not there yet. He's close.
I think the wife needs to be very cautious about his actions. And, he said that Bob was in the passenger seat. I just have a feeling that, Melissa and him maybe had gone to lunch and, he's kind of trying to feel out this coworker, / friendship with her before, like Lorena said, he's very naive. So I don't think he's going to be, go in full force, but I really do think that he's trying to put, with his humorous personality, he's trying to put those feelers out there to see if Melissa is maybe interested.
Maybe. All right. Well, thanks for that explanation. We appreciate you calling, Annie.
Yeah, no worries. Have a great day.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.
He's married. He's putting feelers out. It's bad.
It's not.
It's
not
bad.
Great.
So there you have it. That's the call from earlier. Hector is on with us now. Hector, listen to it right now in Ontario. So what do you make of this guy sending the roses to Melissa and saying notes are stupid?
Hey, good morning, Ryan.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies. You know what? I feel so bad for this young lady. Here's a lady that's trying to make a future for herself, and the effect of people getting in the wrong situation, bringing up kids, there's no fun into it. And I can think, what I personally think that this guy's using a sense of humor, which I think is classless to be used, especially when it comes to sending flowers. These are not just regular flowers. These are roses.
Right.
This has an emotional attachment.
It's their symbol in roses, sure.
Yeah. You know what? When you're sending roses to someone, that's an emotional attachment, an involvement, a desire to be with someone, and giving them this impression. And I think this is completely wrong that he's doing this, because it's not the way people should be doing when it comes to misleading. And I think he's just using it as an excuse, a sense of humor. I think he had a lot more to say, and when it came down to it, he had no really clue what to come up with. And I mean, I think he's an idiot.
Yep.
Poor lady, I hope she's listening. I mean, listen to your gut. Don't put yourself in a situation where you're going to give an opportunity to somebody who's disrespecting you in this way, especially if you're trying to bring a child into this world, because the effect of that, being a single mom, not only does she lose, but the baby that's bringing into this world. And
well
it's so
said.
sad.
Yeah,
well said, Hector. Good points, too. I appreciate you, brother. Thanks for calling.
My pleasure, man. You guys have a great day. You guys have a great time. I would love listening to all you guys.
Thanks for coming back. You have a great day, too. Talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
All right. It's time for Ryan's Roses. It's time for Ryan's Not Roses. We're not going to give away roses. We're going to do a vacation pack. But here is the email that comes to us from Peter in Highland Park. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I don't know if you ever call wives, but I really need your help. My wife has been going out with work friends a lot ever since she got a promotion. She has so many good-looking guys at work around her all the time. To be honest, sometimes it makes me wonder if any of those guys have asked her out. So he feels threatened by the guys at her work. He says, my wife is beautiful, and the way she's acting worries me. Now, we don't have a lot of details, so let's try and get Peter on the line.
Okay.
Hi, Peter.
Hey, how are you?
I'm well. How are you, buddy?
I'm okay.
How long have you been married to your wife?
Gosh, 7 years now.
And I just read the email to Sissany and to everybody, so we know that there is concern about some of these guys at work. Has there been anything other than her strange behavior, or just the fact that this is in your head? Have you found anything material that may lead you to think she's actually cheating?
No, I haven't found any material, but it's one of those things where it's kind of like an intuition thing. I feel it, and I don't know if I'm just being paranoid because of her behavior. I haven't seen anything like emails.
What has caused you to be threatened by these guys at work? What's the real deal with them?
Honestly, they're like studs, man. They're really good-looking guys. They're successful. And she works in a professional. She's a banker. She works at a bank, and she just got a promotion. She's successful too, and that's one of the things that attracts me to her. But of
course, you've got. I mean, forget about us. Forget about the call.
Yeah, don't you trust her?
Yeah, you've got to be confident in your relationship, man.
I do trust her, but I've been burned before, and so I know how you can trust somebody and have that come out of left field. So I think maybe that's kind of playing into it as well.
All right. We're going to do this, and we don't do it often. We're happy to do it anytime for any guy ever. Matter of fact, we should balance this out a little bit, guys, if it's going on in your life. But we're going to come back and try and call your wife, okay?
Okay.
Peter, we're going to call your wife now, and we're going to offer her a vacation weekend instead of roses, okay?
Sounds good.
And we'll see how it goes. Now, Sissany, she thinks she knows how this is going to work, so I'm going to trust her on this one. So, is this the first time you've called a wife, Sissany?
I think it is, yeah.
All right, this is all on you. So what we need to do now is get your permission, Peter, for us to call your wife. So I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever her name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Great. All right. Good luck, my friend. We'll try and find out what's going on, all right?
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, is this Julie?
This is she.
Hi, this is Beverly. I'm calling from Spontaneous Destinations. We're giving away some free stays at some of our newest couples resorts. Are you interested in a free trip? They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you, any billing info.
Peter, are you on the other line?
Yeah. Hello?
Julie, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. Your husband is feeling threatened by some guys at work and is concerned that maybe something is going on. He asked us to call you. So, Peter, why don't you tell your wife what's causing this problem?
All right, Jewel. Well, you know my past, and you know that I've kind of had things like this happen before, and to be perfectly honest, like when I see a pattern start like this, it kind of continues to. I just feel like you drifting. You know what I mean? Like, and I've been to plenty of banks. I don't know how many mixers you have to do after a banking day. I've never even heard of that. You're not in sales.
Peter, what is your past that you refer to?
I had someone leave me for somebody else, and she knows that.
But not your wife. Yeah, but not your wife, not someone who you married, who you love.
I mean, look, I don't know much about either of you, but you need to realize that you got to have trust in this relationship. You know, just because something happened in the past doesn't mean that everybody in your life, your only wife, is going to do it to you. You know, you can't let that fester, and you can't let that become something that makes an issue that's not an issue with your wife. So, Julie, let me ask you: are you cheating on your husband?
No.
So how do we then take it down a notch, and so that there's trust and confidence? What's your suggestion?
There's no reason for him not to trust me. Plus, he's seen the people that I work with. Not anyone I would ever cheat with if I were to cheat, which I'm not.
Right. Okay, Peter, we're going to let you and your wife work this out together. I hope that you can have a peaceful relationship and get up every day and know that she's all about you, and she's hopefully thinking of you all the time. And Julie, to the extent you can help him with that, it'd be great.
Yeah, you can include him a little bit more, Julie.
All right?
Yeah, honestly, that's it.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks.
Right. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. All right, let's get into places. Patty, ready with the flower shop? It's time for Ryan's Roses. Karina, you might be able to relate to this. You've heard roses before. Never in a million years would you think that you'd be on Ryan's Roses. That's Karina. She says, "Dear Ryan, my husband's been very different lately. He's definitely keeping secrets. I just don't know what the secrets are. He's a lot more quiet. My fear is he's done something, or he's thinking about doing something." Let's go to Mission Hills now. Karina, thanks for coming on.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
To be honest, I'm really stressed. Having issues with my husband.
Thank you for reaching out. I know you've heard other people. I want to ask you, you say you know he's keeping secrets. I'm curious, for all of us listening, what do you see him do that gives you that confirmation that he's keeping secrets?
It's like that woman intuition thing. He's really a lot more quiet lately. Like he's somewhere else. He's deep in thought. It's like I have this fear that he's pulling away, and maybe he's like planning to do something, or he's done something, and it's that unsettling, stressed feeling of like, what's going on in his mind? You know what I mean? Like, just super quiet, not himself.
How many years have you been married to him?
We've been together about 5 years now.
Do you think it has something to do with just being together for 5 years now?
I don't really know. I mean, it's that I thought it was a 7-year itch, not a 5-year itch. I mean, things have been going generally we're pretty good, and I don't really know. I mean, it just seems like I don't get to work. I hope it's not another woman, but that's where my mind goes. That's why I'm calling you guys. I just feel like he's not himself. He's like gone.
All right. Well, we're going to bring him back, I hope, in just a second. Can you hold on? Patty is ready to call him and offer him some roses. Hang on, okay?
Okay.
All right. Good timing if you want to hear Ryan's Roses. Karina's on the phone. We just got to know her. Married 5 years. Mm-hmm. He's distant. He's not paying attention. His mind is somewhere else. It seems like he's bored. She thinks these are all cues that he's planning to cheat or is seeing somebody else.
She says she feels it. It's in her intuition.
And so many times we've heard that, and many times that intuition's been right, but let's find out. So, Karina, we're going to call your husband of 5 years. Patty is going to offer him some roses. Now, we want to listen we're all going to hear it. You have to be very, very quiet. That's key. But we're going to listen to hear if he sends them to you, or if he has another person he wants to send them to that's like in his head. And then, of course, she'll try and get him to write some emotion or sentiment on the card, and that's very important. So are you down? Are you ready?
Yes, I definitely want to see what happens.
All right.
Let's do it.
I just need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, let's see what we can find out, Karina. I'm hoping for the best here. Good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Rob?
Yeah, this is Rob.
Good morning, Rob. My name is Jennifer, calling from Coronado Flowers here on Brand Boulevard. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses. Today, they're completely free, and you can send them to whoever you want at no cost to you. All I need is the name of the person you want to send them to and a note, and they get delivered today by lunchtime.
Wait, well, why would you give me free roses?
You may have opted to receive promotions and discounts when you made a purchase online in the last 6 months.
Okay.
And
so
we're
you don't. Okay.
And we're one of those partners, so we're calling you now to offer you this free promotion.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, okay. So you just need the name.
Just the name you want to send them to. We can start by you choosing whether you want red or white roses.
Oh, it'd be red.
Red roses. Okay.
Yeah.
And who will you be sending them to?
Well, if there's a card, can you put it, say, to my beautiful wife, Karina? That's Karima. You're the love of my life.
Oh, my God.
Rob, you hear your wife's voice. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. That is your wife, Karina, who has asked us to call you. And Karina, I would really feel more comfortable if you would tell him why we're calling.
Yeah.
Hi, Rob. Honey, I know this is weird. I know it's weird, but I just been feeling like you've been very distant, and I'm getting nervous and scared, and you haven't been talking a lot, and I just reached out because I wanted to see if there was something else going on, or if you've been potentially seeing someone else, or if you've
honey.
I know, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to trap you. I was kind of desperate, so now I feel... Is that
Ryan Seacrest's voice?
Hi, Rob.
Yeah.
Hi.
Yeah. You got so many listeners, baby. Really, on the air?
Well, it's all good news, though. I feel like that's a good thing.
I love your show. We listen to your show all the time.
Thank you.
Well, honey, I've been, to be honest with you, I've been a little sad because I didn't tell you this, but I was up for this big promotion at work, and a couple weeks ago I didn't get it. And then, I started thinking about how life just passes you by, and I just want to do the best I can for you. I want to give you all the things you want. And I know we've been together like 5 years, but we still haven't been able to do everything we wanted to do. And, I was hoping that promotion would change that. And I've just been kind of sad over it, I guess.
Honey, I love you, okay?
I love you, too.
I just want you. That's it. I don't care about the job.
I know, but I was going to surprise you, and then didn't happen. So I just been kind of, depressed about that. So I'm sorry, baby.
Well,
okay.
I feel like we should leave the room. This is Rob. Thank you. And so your wife
thank
has.
You, Ryan. You're great.
Well, thanks, Rob, for listening to us. But your wife has nothing. Look, she thinks you might be cheating on her. Are you? You're not.
Oh no.
There's no chance, right? No chance. Okay.
I mean, when I got those roses, I didn't even hesitate. I love my wife. She's the best thing that ever happened to me.
Well, Rob, you're a good man, then. Thank you for listening. As you said,
Thank you.
And we appreciate you coming on the air with us, okay? Karina.
Okay, thank you, Ryan.
Just work on it. Okay, good luck. Bye-bye.
Yeah, thanks.
Bye-bye. Sir. Why are you cringing?
He said he listens. Must have heard us do roses before. This was like...
Oh, he may have missed roses.
Okay.
And the note was too over the top. Like what did he write?
To my loving wife, the love of my life.
Why are you guys so cynical?
It's just, I don't believe him.
Hold on. Here I am the day after your birthday, the day after the season premiere of your new season or year. And I think we have this, wow, what a great week. We have a really good, positive outcome to Ryan's Roses, and you guys don't think so. Hold on. So I don't know that you're right on this. We just had Rob and his wife on the phone, and Karina said he's been distant. He's been just not there 5 years into it. We get him on the phone. He sends the roses to Karina, my beautiful wife. You're the love of my life. No other woman. No sign of cheating. Says he listens all the time. And then he says, I've just been bummed because I didn't get the promotion I wanted to get to provide for us and our marriage. Why don't we believe him?
It's a 2-tier why we don't believe him. First tier, he listens to the show on a regular basis. If you listen to the show, you know about Ryan's Roses. Second tier, his card and everything was just a little too cookie cutter perfect, in my opinion.
Do you think the same thing, really?
No, and then the note was over the top, and
but over the top.
I listen to you all the time, Ryan.
Yeah, thank you.
To my beautiful wife.
Sorry, if I sent to my beautiful wife, Karina, you're the love of my life, why would that be such a suspect thing?
No,
that's legit.
Here's the thing. He immediately said, here's what you put on the card. Like how? I didn't even offer him a card.
That's
how
true.
did he know that it came with a card?
And he said, make sure they're red roses.
So you think he knew it was me, as us? The show?
Of course.
Can you call him back? I'd like to ask him.
Yeah, like he's gonna say now.
Well, Patty, call him back. Tanya, hold your horses.
Okay.
Let me call him back.
Fire it up.
I look, I respect and appreciate your points of view, but I just want to say, a guy says to my beautiful wife, you're the love of my life, and you can't have it.
You know what's actually really crazy? So I just had a full dinner dedicated to talking about the topic of trust. And we all talked about who we trust and how big our trust is in people. And I get hit with this today.
What was the outcome of the dinner? We do or don't trust people?
Well, it was 7 girls, and we were just we just have these dinners every month where we kind of just discuss topics that we're struggling with or whatever. And
I'd love to host that dinner just to hear about these topics. Would be great to do on the radio.
Yeah.
All right, here's Rob. Here he is, okay?
Let me call his bluff.
Hey, Rob?
Yeah.
It's Ryan Seacrest. How are you?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Thank you for coming on a second ago. Did you know it was us calling?
No, but I'm a big fan of America's
America's Got Talent. I love that show too.
I'm sorry, American Idol. I've been watching it for years. I just knew your voice.
Patty?
Rob, I think you knew it was us calling because you overreacted when you offered to give us the note, and then the message on the note, and then you did clearly say, "Oh, Ryan, I listen to you all the time." You didn't say, "I watch you all the time."
No, but I mean that's when I first started watching them. I mean, we a big fan of the show ever since the first season, and then we listen to you on the radio all the time.
So you do listen to the show all the time?
Oh yeah, it's awesome.
Have you heard Roses? Rose and Ryan's Roses?
It pays your bills,
So if you don't pay your bills, you must know.
Stop
Ryan's
interrogating
Roses.
one of our listeners. We need these kinds of people in the world.
No, I just want you to be honest, Rob.
So Rob, let's be clear and precise.
Yeah.
Are you cheating on your wife?
I am not, man. I love my wife more than anything. I do. We were together 3 years before we got married. She's amazing. She really is. I love Karina.
Thank you for your time.
Thanks, man.
All right, you take care. Thank you for your listenership as well.
Yeah, thanks for listening.
Mandy, you heard Rob
Yes.
and you heard Rob again. Do you believe him?
I don't know. It just seems like a little too much.
I find it hard to win. I mean, the guy he listens to the show. He wants his bills paid. Why? Let him off. I don't think he's cheating. Mandy, thank you. Let me grab Erica. What do you think, Erica?
Well, I have 2 things I want to say really quickly, and I promise I'll do it really quickly.
Okay.
First of all, my gut says that this guy's telling the truth, but here's the problem that I find, and I love you guys. I listen to you guys all the time. You're wonderful, but I think stuff like Ryan's Roses makes people suspicious. It makes people doubt their partners. It makes people side eye what their partner's doing.
Yeah.
Like every time my husband gets a phone call and walks out of the room, I'm like, "What are you doing? Who are you talking to?"
Yeah.
He gets a text and he turns his phone over, and I start freaking out.
Yeah, we're just spreading paranoia everywhere.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it makes, I feel like even, I'm listening to you guys, I don't believe him, and he sounded like he knew what he was talking about. And
he was being sweet to his wife, and everyone wants to just throw things at him.
You know why the answer came out really fast and smooth? Because it was the truth. He didn't have
Thank
to think
you,
about
Erica. I want let's just suspend whatever negative thoughts we have and believe Erica in this. It would make our day better.
I think so, but that's just me because it's me.
All right. Well, thanks for calling, and we apologize for spreading the paranoia.
That should be our hashtag.
Yeah. No, spread the paranoia. I like it.
Spread the
paranoia. We're trying to not spread that. I think we're we're trying not to call it that. It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone's cheating on you need to get to the bottom line. But this is going to be intense. I can tell already based on the email. We're here as a public service to help you. Raquel says, I found a note in my underwear drawer saying, I'm sleeping with your husband. I have no idea how long it's been there. And if that's not enough to freak me out, I've also noticed that my husband never texts in front of me, but I have walked in on him texting many times in the garage, in the laundry room, in the bedroom. I think I have enough evidence to know he is cheating. I need your help to figure this out. Raquel, I can't even imagine the feeling you got inside when you saw this note.
Yeah. So I was planning like a really special romantic evening, and I went to my underwear drawer, and I was going through like all the really lacy, pretty stuff, and I find this note, and it says, I'm sleeping with your husband, and there's a lipstick kiss on it. Like some woman was in my house. She was in my bedroom. She was going through it and touching my underwear. And I just feel so violated.
I mean, this would indicate that he's cheating and she's in your room.
She's in my room. I mean, she was in my drawer. I just feel so violated.
What if she wore your stuff?
Terrible.
I don't know. Exactly.
Oh, I'm sick.
And I believe in my heart that he's cheating on me. Like, he never...
Well, he has to be. Look at this note. I mean, he's not putting that note in there. Exactly. All right, so we want to call this guy and find out what's happening and who this woman is. Raquel, was there a name on the note?
No, I don't know who this woman is.
I'm going to have Patty offer some roses to your husband, and then we want to find out who he sends them to and what he puts on the card. All right?
Okay.
Okay. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is, on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
Okay, here we go. Be very quiet so we can get the most information.
Okay.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Eric?
This is speaking.
Eric, good morning. My name is Patty, and I'm calling from Thoughtful Flowers. How are you?
I'm all right. What's the purpose for this call?
I'm calling you because you've been chosen to receive a free dozen roses this morning at no charge. I'm also including free delivery. All you have to do is just give me the name of the person you want to send them to, a note and the address, and I make sure they get delivered today. I'm only calling 5 customers today, so you're one of the lucky 5. And they're beautiful.
Well, I appreciate the offer, but listen, I've been burned by stuff like this before. I've had my identity stolen, like my credit card had to be reissued and all that stuff. I'm not saying that this is what it is.
No, I completely understand why you may think that that this is a scam, but I can assure you it's not. I just opened my flower shop 2 weeks ago, and I want to expand my customers for the holidays, and you accepting these roses will help me because you will be able to refer me to your friends and family.
I really appreciate it. Appreciate that, and I want the best for your business, but I just can't take that risk right now. And
I'm not asking you for your credit card number or your billing address. Just the name of the person you want to send them to in a note, and like I said, I can also include a few coupons for you that you can use for the holidays, for Thanksgiving or Christmas.
I really appreciate the hard sell.
Eric, it's Ryan Seacrest and Ellen K.
Hi,
I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio, Eric. What risk would you be taking if you were to accept this offer from Patty about the flowers? What's the risk?
The risk would just be essentially just giving her my personal information.
But let me ask you a question, Eric. I actually have your wife Raquel on the line. Is it possible that you're cheating on her?
No, I'm not cheating on her. What?
Let me ask you another question. Does this sound familiar? There was a note left in her underwear drawer. It says, "I'm sleeping with your husband." Do you know would there anybody that could have been in your room that would have left that note?
She did what?
There's a woman that you're sleeping with, apparently, that has left a note saying, "I'm sleeping with your husband," and left that in your wife's underwear drawer. Who is that woman?
No, there's no, I'm not cheating on anybody.
Who left the note? How'd she get into your house?
There was. I don't know what this is. It's just a terrible joke. I don't know what.
No, how did this note get in her underwear drawer?
Hell if I know. Probably just some jerk at work.
Some jerk at work is in your bedroom?
I know there's something going on.
I have people come on over, have a few beers and all that stuff. Someone could have just written that for laughs while I was, a little tipsy in the living room.
Why would anyone have access to your wife's underwear drawer ever?
I don't know. I don't lock the doors and stuff, and I apparently trust my friends a little bit too much.
Eric, I think it sounds like something's going on here. I mean, this note was done in female writing, right? Did it look like a woman wrote it?
Yes, and it was definitely there was a lipstick kiss on it. It was a woman that kissed it.
There's lip imprints, bro.
Lip imprints. That's a real thing. Come on.
Well, she kissed the note.
Underwear drawer. Please.
I'm not cheating on you. This is ridiculous.
I got an idea. Raquel, why don't you show Eric this note, and then let's see what's happening, and then do a lineup of people that could have been at the house. But, if you shouldn't be having women over, hanging out, having beers, then let them go to your bedroom, Eric. It's pretty clear.
My wife and
it is. That's why we're here, because this is between you and your wife. The reason we're on the air with you is because it's between you and your wife. Exactly.
So make it between you and your wife. And stop letting people into her underwear drawer.
Wait, Ellen, you can't buy this. Eric, you're going to see this note. Raquel, why don't you show him this note? Wherever you are, you should find him and show him this note, okay?
Okay, I just don't understand. I mean, it was obviously a woman that
it's
put it in there.
Clear. Listen,
you'll find out.
He's hung up on me now, but there's something going on.
I don't understand why he's letting women in our bedroom. I mean, he never texts in front of me. If I come into the room and he's texting, he stops right away. I know there is something going on.
Well, of course, you have this note. You have this note. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Here we go. If it's a public service, if there's an issue in your world, you can't sort it out, come to us and we'll try our best. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband and I are expecting our first baby, and we're very excited. But something happened recently, really freaked me out. We went in for our ultrasound. We're sitting in the waiting room when a certain nurse appeared. She looked at him, my husband, and then looked at me, and then looked at him, and then left the room. He became uncomfortable. It remained that way for the rest of the time there. He hasn't been back to the office with me. He makes excuses every time. My mind is going in all directions. I don't know if he hooked up with her.
Interesting.
It is interesting. So, Anna, thanks for coming on in Montebello. Wow.
How long have you been married?
We've been married for 3 years. And yeah, I'm feeling really anxious right now and nervous. Should I tell you guys the story or?
Well, no, we know the story. I think I'm more curious to know, what did you feel from this nurse that made you think something was happening or something was going on?
Well, we were sitting there in the office, and so she walks in. I'd never seen her before, and all of a sudden, so she looks at us. She makes eye contact with my husband, and she just looks away. And he definitely notices her. He starts shifting weirdly. He takes out his phone and puts it away, and it just was weird. The whole thing was so weird. And then I was like, "Who is that?" And he said, "Who?" And it's well, obviously you just saw someone there. So what do you mean who? And then he's like, "Oh, I don't know. I don't know who that is."
Maybe he was in there with someone else.
What do you mean?
I mean, maybe he was in the OBGYN. Is that where you get the ultrasound?
Yeah.
With another woman. And that's why the nurse recognized him.
Oh.
Could it be somebody? Does he have a past that you know of?
Or maybe as a present.
I didn't even think about that.
Right.
I'm hoping it's not present.
Let's call him next. Let's see if we can find out. All right?
Okay.
Okay, hang tight. We will make the call next. Ryan's Roses. We are making the call right now. Anna, She was in for the ultrasound for her first baby with her husband, and the nurse in the waiting room had an awkward exchange with her husband, and then he was uncomfortable for the rest of the stay. So she thinks that they know each other. Now, how do they know each other? Right. I think maybe he was in there with another woman.
Oh, and if that's the case, hopefully a really long time ago.
Well, they've been married 3 years. How long has the nurse worked there? We wonder. We don't know.
Oh, that'd be interesting to know.
But maybe she has worked there for a long time, maybe not. It's hard to believe that he would have hooked up with the nurse. It'd be more likely to think that maybe he'd been in there with someone else. Patty?
I think he actually hooked up with the nurse's friend, and the nurse recognized him.
Who's the nurse's friend?
Well, we don't know that.
Oh,
So
you're
the nurse-
taking it to another level.
Yeah, so the nurse recognized him. Like, wait a minute, I just saw you with my girlfriend.
Right, you were
last
just at our
weekend."
barbecue.
Yeah, like, what are you doing here?
Oh, no. I think, if anything, he was in there with another woman.
There's no way.
That's like out of a
There's
movie.
no way.
There's no way.
Well, it's all out of a movie.
He wouldn't go back to the same office where he was there with another woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Just no.
Well, let's call him.
Well, no, I'd rather us just debate it.
Sometimes,
course we're gonna
Ryan,
call him.
you have some good theories, but this one just makes zero sense.
Well, I haven't spent a lot of time at the OBGYN.
Exactly.
You would probably be one of those guys that asks so many questions. You would be like interviewing the nurse,
Do you
the
think?
doctor. I think so.
And you'd be like,
1000%.
what is this right here?
And how is this? What does this?
And
do?
how long does that last?
Yeah.
Are we talking about equipment? Or are we talking? What are we talking
I
about?
think everything in general, the whole pregnancy like aspect of it.
I don't know why you think I'm that inquisitive.
I think you're just a natural interviewer.
Yes.
Could you have a seat, please, doctor? I'd like to. Could we get some better lighting in here? Thank you.
Exactly.
I know she's pregnant, but let's have a chat. What is this contraption?
Totally.
I need to know what this contraption. And
Exactly.
for how many years you been doing this?
We're
Where are
doing
you from?
school.
Your parents still
What kind
together?
of program is
Oh,
this
you're
on
born-
the
yeah,
ultrasound?
All right, let's get Anna on the line. Anna, we're going to call your husband now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then his name on Kiss FM. Go ahead.
Ryan, you have my permission to call
On Kiss FM.
on Kiss FM.
We're going to call him now and offer him the roses. Let's see what happens. Let's see who he sends him to, what he puts on the card. Stay very quiet, okay, Anna, from right now until we tell him he's on the air. Here we go.
Hello?
Hi, is this Marcos?
Yes, Marco.
Hi, Marcos. My name is Nessa. I'm calling from Fancy Flowers. How are you doing this morning?
Oh, perfect. Thank you. Yes, all is well.
Good. That's nice to hear. So actually, we're a brand new flower shop on the corner of Beverly and Montebello. We're trying to promote our new business and trying to see if you would be so kind as to accept these flowers. It's a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today. They're absolutely free. I don't need a credit card, cash, billing info, anything like that. Just the name of the person that you want to send the flowers to.
You got it. And I'll write a nice review.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
That would be great.
Yeah, perfect. You make it out to it's my newborn coming up right now. We're so happy.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you send it to baby E? Because we don't really even know if it's going to be a girl or a boy, but I want to surprise my sweetheart with that, and that'll be awesome.
Baby E. Okay, what would you like to
Yeah.
write on the card?
Let's just say that Mommy and Daddy are super excited to meet you, and we can't wait to meet you. And how about this? Okay, you're the best thing that happened to me, and we can't wait to meet you.
You're the best.
Simple, right? That's
yeah,
it.
I love that. You're the best thing that happened to me. We can't wait to meet you. Okay. And who's do you want to sign it your name and your wife's name?
Yeah, it'll be from the both of us. That's perfect.
From the both. And what's your wife's name?
Anna.
Marcos.
Anna, okay.
Marcos, it is Ryan Seacrest here, and your voice is being broadcast on the radio, and we've got your wife, Anna, on the line. Marcos, how are you?
Oh, wow. Hey, I'm great. Hey, now that I'm on the radio, it's even better.
Oh, good news. So, Marcos, here's the thing. So your wife was telling us that when you guys went to the doctor for the ultrasound, there was an
Hold on,
exchange.
sweetheart, you put them up to this?
Babe.
Is Anna on the line?
She's on the line.
Oh.
Babe, just let him explain.
So she thought you had an awkward exchange with the nurse, and therefore she felt like you and the nurse have known each other, the nurse from your ultrasound appointment. And she would like to know whether or not you did know that nurse, and if so, what happened?
Which nurse are you talking about?
Babe, I'm talking about the nurse when we went to the appointment a month ago, she walked in and you guys both were looking at each other and you freaked out and then you lied to me because I said, who is that? And you were like, who? I don't know what you're talking about. And we're obviously...
She was just staring at us. It's not like I know her or anything. She was just awkward. You felt it. It was a little weird stare.
But you've been coming with me to all the appointments. And then now we see this girl who you're having this really weird energy with. And then you haven't come to you didn't want to come to my next appointment.
I can't take responsibility for that. I mean, I was busy. I couldn't make it to the appointment. That's it. That's all.
Marcos, is there any chance that you were in there with another woman?
You talking about the nurse?
No, were you in that waiting room at another point in time where the nurse would have recognized you from?
No, nothing like that.
So then what is it
Is
like?
that what this is about? I mean, am I getting flowers or am I being accused of...
No, you're not getting flowers, but you're not being accused of anything. Your wife was just concerned that something was up with you and the nurse.
Well, why were you guys looking at each other like that? Just be honest, Marcos.
But baby, why wouldn't you just talk to me about this? I don't understand.
Because
that's a good point.
Because I don't know. I just wanted to have proof because I didn't feel like you were telling me the truth, and I feel much better knowing, like, you know, that you didn't give the flowers to anyone else. But
look, you're the best thing that happened to me, all right? And I don't know if you don't know that by now. This is it's. I understand it's a vulnerable time.
I'm just feeling crazy right now.
I know. Don't cry.
Okay. Well, listen. I think all is good. Why'd you say Baby E?
Well, we don't know who we want to call it. Yeah, we don't know what we want to call it yet. We don't know if it's a girl or a boy. We're gonna go with the letter E, but we don't know.
Okay. I see.
In any case, look. Can I just keep it real? Since we're already out here and it's like all happening like that.
Yes, sir.
I knew her from high school, okay? And I ghosted her. It was my fault. I did her kind of dirty, and that's why she was staring. I think she recognized me. I definitely recognized her, but I didn't want to, like, you know, because it's such a vulnerable situation.
Okay, so you did date her in high school.
I saw her in high school. Yeah, we dated. Not even dated. It was like I was trying to just get together with her or whatever. And then I thought it wasn't for me, and so I ghosted her. I just did her dirty. That's it. That's it.
Well, Marcus, why didn't you just tell us that 10 minutes ago?
I would have just came clean with you.
Yeah, you should. Or why don't you just tell her that in the waiting room? It would save us a whole bunch of time. All right.
Well, here I am.
Here we are.
Situation.
All right, bro. Well, listen.
Don't tell me I don't get flowers now. Come on.
I'm not going to tell you that. Patty's going to tell you that when I put you on hold. All right. Thank you, guys, and good luck.
Good luck.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. Congratulations on your first baby. Very
Yeah.
exciting. Very exciting.
Thank you. Lots of love.
Lots of love. Lots of love. Well, wait. Why didn't he just tell us that at the beginning?
I think he was still unsure whether he wanted to come clean about that.
Why didn't he just tell his wife that, though, way early on?
Yeah, like, oh my gosh, I used to date her in high school. This is so weird.
It's so easy.
I like him.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, he's taken.
No, not like that.
Baby E's on the way.
That's true.
Mercury gone until July 7th. Wow.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Oh, so excited about summer. So excited about spring vegetables, too.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the farmers markets will be booming with spring vegetables. What was that?
Are you okay?
What's wrong with you?
I get really excited with like the seasons changing and the fruits and vegetables flourishing.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. It's embarrassing.
All right, let's go back to Ryan's Roses. You had a situation where the wife was at the ultrasound appointment and the nurse had an awkward exchange with her husband. Turns out after a bunch of stirring, Marcos, dated the nurse in high school and, as he said, did her dirty. He said, back in high school, I did her dirty, so she gave me that kind of look.
Mm-hmm.
Now, why wouldn't he just say that to his wife? Oh, my gosh, I know that girl from high school. That was weird. Instead of waiting for the right. And even, by the way, for 5 minutes we had him on the phone, he didn't admit to that.
Because maybe he just still didn't want to admit it. He was just like, why? He even said it. He's like, everybody's so emotional right now, and so everyone's so vulnerable.
But what does it mean when he says, I did her dirty?
Who knows? He probably used her and then never called her back.
Is that what you hear
That's what
hear
I
that?
heard.
Patty,
Yeah.
when someone does you dirty, what does it mean?
What Sissany said, I think he probably just hooked up with her a few
and
times.
did her dirty.
Never committed to her, and then just stopped taking her out to the parties.
Tanya, what does it mean? Did her dirty?
It means just completely like doing dirty with her and then just never talking to her.
No,
again.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I don't. I think it means that he just he bailed. He vanished.
Yeah,
without
he hit it and
explanation.
quit it.
Okay, let's grab Ashley. Ashley, good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
Okay, so I don't think Marcos is cheating. What's your view?
I agree. I don't think he's cheating. I don't understand why he would lie in the first place, you know? Because, like, if my husband and I were in that situation, like, we would just be, like, straight up with each other instantly and laugh about it, especially since it was high school, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's why not just address it? I agree. Beth, go ahead. You're on with us. You think he's a liar?
Oh, my gosh. Such a straight-up liar. You know, if he wasn't lying, he would have told her right away, you know, when they got home, at the, meet in the waiting room, or, you know, when he got caught up from you, he could have come clean. But no.
Well, he could have saved us some time. Yes, I agree. I mean, he did take away time from her life, but I think Marcos is not cheating. I don't think he's lying.
I don't know. If he would lie over something so silly and small, I mean, this was high school. Imagine what else he'll lie
Or maybe
about.
it wasn't high school.
Right, so he's lying.
Maybe he did hook up with her, but it was more recent.
Patty?
Yeah.
No, I think it was
Who knows?
high school.
He just seems really, I don't believe anything he says.
I think it was high school. I just think he thinks he's so important that if he shares this information, he thinks that his wife's going to get upset with him. You know what I mean? Like
He's so important?
He thinks he's that important.
Oh,
that,
I see that she's going to care.
Yeah, over a high school hookup.
Right. Whereas
That's
you're
what
saying his wife would not care. Well, she
Yeah,
did. She
she
laughed
didn't
at it.
care.
She
She
laughed at
laughed.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she had a sense of humor. All right, thanks, Beth. I say Marcos is not cheating. I actually like him, too.
Yeah, he grew on me.
I like him. He's like, much love, at the end of the call.
He's like, no flowers?
Oh, the guy's so bummed he didn't eat flowers.
We should send them.
Well, send him. You
Right,
know his address.
haven't we talked about this? Like when we find out they're not cheating, we actually do
we
send
have.
them
We just
flowers?
haven't followed through. When we find
okay.
out it's a good story, we're actually going to send real flowers.
What is that?
That's me playing back Tanya's hyperventilating from a second ago. This whole show is caught. They can send it right back to us.
You sound so gross. Yeah. Okay, if I never hear that again.
Ryan's Roses. It is a public service here, Kiss FM. No shortage of emails. I think we got a lot last week. Karina in La Mirada. You're going to be able to connect the dots on this, but I'm going to avoid a few things just to keep it less detail. Because you may be in the car with some people that are younger. I found inappropriate pictures on my husband's phone. There was no face.
No face. Oh,
Okay.
okay.
Shoulders.
Got it.
I didn't find any unusual texts or calls, but there seemed to be less conversations that you expect for the amount of time he spends on his phone. So I think he's deleting. That's an interesting observation.
Yeah.
You're always on your phone, but yet I go to your stuff and there's nothing there. That's the edit all clear. I didn't confront him because if he's cheating, which I believe he is, it's better to catch him like this. Let's grab Karina. So Karina, we're gonna keep out the descriptions of the photos. We understand what kind of photos are there. Were there multiple? Were there plethora? Were there a lot of them?
Well, the thing is that I saw a few of them, but he seems to delete his text all the time. So he's on his phone a lot, and then like a lot of them are gone. It's like I'll see one, and then it'll be gone, and there'll be a new one. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I would imagine that if he is cheating, then he's definitely making sure that voice. Why would he delete the text but not the photos?
I don't know. I mean, he's it's just like it seems to be just this reoccurring kind of Rolodex of just inappropriate pictures, and that's it. It's almost like his own little slideshow. I'm not sure. I mean, I don't want to confront him because I want to, I don't want him to like deny it or whatever. I want to see where this goes.
Do you can't recognize who's in the pictures?
No, it's just actually the body. There's no face. It's just the body, which I don't know if that's creepier or what.
Well, I mean, the person on the other end is half trying to protect themselves, right? The
I guess
bottom half.
so. I'm trying to be anonymous about
Anonymous, yeah, I think so. I mean, Tanya, isn't that the way it works? Yeah. Okay, so how long have you been married?
5 years.
And you have kids?
No, we don't have any kids yet. No.
What is this thing that the iPhone does where every time someone sends you a picture and you go to their phone number, all the pictures are like collaged? That's danger.
They save them.
Well, that's what we're talking about here. Like, someone's like, whoa, I forgot that picture came. That should not be there. Like, you go into your contacts and it has all the photos there.
Yeah.
That's not a great thing to have.
If you're sending bad photos, I guess it is.
No. Yeah. Yeah, or if you're like airplaying your phone on the screen and the family's there. Like,
oh God,
well, I mean,
the whole AirPlay thing freaks me out. I get you
Me
on
too.
that. Yeah,
that and what's the other thing?
don't
The
mess with
syncing of everything. Like where my texts are going. That thing's the cloud. Yeah,
the cloud.
All right,
the cloud is scary.
So Karina, let's do this. We're gonna make the call now. I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, we're going to make the call now. We're going to offer him some roses, find out who he sends them to, and then what he puts on the card, okay?
Okay.
All right, here we go.
Hello.
Hi, may I speak to Brian?
This is Brian.
Hi, Brian. My name is Kimmy. I'm actually calling from Any Occasion Flowers here in La Mirada.
Okay.
How are you today?
I'm doing actually pretty good. How are you doing?
I'm good. Sorry to bother you, but I just wanted to let you know that you have been selected to receive a free dozen roses.
Really?
Yeah, we're new to town, and we just wanted to do a little promotion, and we're offering a free dozen roses to one person every day this week, and today you've been selected. So I wanted to know if you wanted to send them to anybody. We can send them out this afternoon, and we'll put like a cute little note and send them to whoever you would like.
Okay, and you don't need a credit card or anything?
No. I don't need any billing information from you or your
Wow.
address or anything. We just ask that, like, whoever you send them to, and if you like the flowers as well, just refer us to friends and family, and we're just trying to promote our business.
Well, that sounds great. Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. So, who would you like to send them to?
I'd love to send them to my wife, Karina. And if you can just put, for you, love me.
For you, love me.
Yeah.
Brian, it's Ryan Seacrest. That's Sissany, Kimmy. Your voice is being broadcast on the radio. I need you to know that. We have your wife on the phone, and she wanted us to call you. By the way, I thought that was very sweet that you sent the roses to her with that note. For you, love me. I thought that's really cute.
Cute.
But the reason that she asked us to call you is that she thinks something's going on with you and somebody else. She thinks that you're engaged in a text conversation and maybe even messing around on her. So just to
what?
Be direct.
Really?
Just to be direct.
Okay.
She's seen photos in your phone, okay, that shouldn't be there. So she'd like to know if you're cheating on her.
No, I'm not cheating on her. I love her. That's why I wanted to send her those roses.
So what about the photographs that she actually has seen herself in your phone of someone else?
Oh, yeah, no. My buddy sent those to me, and, I sent them to a couple other friends. I'm not cheating on my wife, though. I've never cheated on my wife.
But Brian, I don't understand why you need to. I mean, you're always on your cell phone. You're always looking through your text, and it's like, why do you need those pictures? I feel, are we not doing good? Am I not enough? Should I send you pictures? Like, I mean,
yeah, you're more than enough. Oh, I'm
Is this
so
what guys
embarrassed.
do? Do you guys send pictures to each other of like women?
Yeah.
I didn't realize there was this much forwarding going on.
No, not just.
Sometimes the guys will go, hey, bro, check this out.
Yeah,
But
they were
not like-
inappropriate, but I mean, it was more like kind of a joke thing. I sent it to my buddy Kevin. I mean, we've sent other pictures of other things too.
Okay, we don't even know about that. But Brian, so listen, I need Karina to tell us if she's got the peace of mind to think you're not cheating. Karina, do you believe him? Do you think he's messing around or not?
I do. I mean, part of me feels relieved. I don't think he's cheating, but I just feel like we've got trouble if he needs to be looking at these photos. So I'm like, do we need to get counseling? I feel like there's something missing in our relationship if he needs to. I mean,
all right. Well, listen, Brian, I think you know where the conversation needs to go. Karina, I think you deserve the confidence in the relationship and the peace of mind. We're going to let you guys sort it out on your own from here, okay?
Yeah, because I love you, baby. I've never cheated on you, and we can talk about this. I'm so sorry.
You should. You should. Thank you, guys, and good luck, all right? Just beg the conversation. I don't know where to go on this one,
Just
actually.
let that be a lesson for him.
Yeah, but
don't be looking at these pictures. Like, what's the point?
I mean...
No, I mean... I get that it's funny, like maybe once or twice, but she's saying like multiple ones kept coming. Obviously, this was an occurrence, and like, they got
But
into
if a buddy
habit.
sends you something and you open it up,
And then you're
that's
like...
not, is that cheating?
No, it's not cheating.
It's time now for Ryan's Roses. If you think someone is cheating on you, you need peace of mind, then send us an email, ryan@kissfm.com. Tanya is in here just going through all kinds of people who have sent stories in the last handful of hours. And this one, we have this email, but I don't have much detail. It says, Dear Ryan and Sissany, I don't know if it's my insecurities or what, but my husband is not being the same with me. I know there comes a time when many men go astray, and I think my husband has met someone. I try so hard to keep our relationship exciting, but nothing is working. So she's feeling complacency in a relationship and thinks that maybe he's cheating. Yvonne, good morning. Yvonne, good morning. Thank you for coming on.
Good morning, Ryan.
So first off, how long have you been married?
Oh, we've been married for about 10 years now.
And when did you first feel that it wasn't exciting?
Well, you know, it's hard when you have kids. Well, our oldest is 7 right now. So, you know, you're tired all the time. Then when the 7-year-old turned 3, we had another one. And so, I mean, it's just, you're just tired all the time. Like, over the last, year or so, it's just like, wait, what happened to us as adults? You know, we don't get to be grown-ups anymore and hang out or anything like that.
Okay, but Yvonne, why do you, I'm still trying to, because we want to call him for you to help you out, but why do you think he's cheating?
He's just, every time lately, I keep trying to plan stuff for us. Like, let's take the kids over to my mom's house and let's go out and have a date night. Or let's have a couples night, because we have a couple of friends who, you know, other couples, and we could all go, even just go to each other's
And
houses.
he doesn't want to do that?
He doesn't want to do it. He's not interested.
What are his reasons? What does he say?
He's tired. He just wants to stay home or whatever, or he's got to work late. He's got stuff going on. It's just, he's always got an excuse. Sometimes he has to go to the gym that night.
Well, let's find out if it's just complacency, because maybe it is just a little bit of an ebb in the relationship. We're going to come back in 1 second, Yvonne, and make the call to your husband of 10 years. Yvonne is on the phone, and she said she thinks her husband is possibly involved. His attention is elsewhere, so possibly involved with another woman. Married 10 years. There is complacency that has set in this relationship. Yvonne, just told me that she's trying to get her husband to go out and do things with friends or date nights, and he's just not interested. He's not motivated to do it. So why is that? Sis, go ahead. What are you going to say?
Well, Yvonne, can I ask you a personal question? When was the last time that you guys were intimate?
Well, it's right now probably like once a month. Like, I mean, there's either he's too tired, I'm too tired, but we are still at least once a month managing to have some couple of intimacy, you know.
Okay, here's what we're going to do. Sissany is going to call your husband now. You will hear everything. Be very, very quiet. That is important. Okay. We're going to offer him some roses and find out. We want to hear who he sends them to, and then, of course, what he says on the card. Be really, really disciplined with your emotion, because we don't want you to jump in before it's too soon. We need to get this information from him, okay? Okay. Yvonne, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call on Kiss FM.
All right, good luck. Here we go.
Hello.
Hi, can I speak to Sam, please?
This is Sam.
Hi, Sam. My name is Heather. How are you doing this morning?
Good. How are you?
Hi, I'm calling from Buds and Petals. We're a new flower shop specializing in delivery in the IE and surrounding cities. And you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today.
Okay. Is this a flower place?
Yeah, so we're a flower place, and we deliver in the IE and surrounding cities. You can choose from red, yellow, pink, or white. It's a dozen red roses that you can send to anybody that you'd like today.
Is this Ryan's Roses? Yvonne, are you on the phone?
No. Hello?
Hello?
We have to tell him it is. Sorry, Sam, it is Ryan's Roses. We have to, since we're on the air, I have to tell you that. How did you know it was us?
Well, this is actually a crazy story. So I work with a bunch of women who love listening to this show, and they're always talking about it. So they're actually going to have a field day when they find out that I was actually called.
Well, I'm not.
That's not a good thing.
I don't know. So, Sam, thank them for listening to us.
Yeah. But
I do want you to know why we're calling, and the reason we're calling you is because your wife thinks you're cheating on her.
Yvonne, are you on the phone?
Yeah. Hi. I see.
Hey, babe. No way. Are you kidding? No way would I. I would give the flowers to you.
Yvonne, why don't you tell Sam why you're feeling this way?
Well, I just feel like, it's like you're not here anymore. Like you're always running off to do something else, and we never get to spend time together anymore. And I really miss you.
Honey, are you kidding? This is exactly the kind of life that I wanted for us. Two kids. I know that we're constantly tired, and there's no. This is everything that we've dreamed of. I promise you, there's nothing else I would rather do than to be in this with you.
Well, why, when she wants to spend time with you and thoughtful time with you, why do you blow it off?
I don't think that I'm blowing it off. I want to be able to provide, so I'm constantly working at work. I'm trying to take on extra gigs so that we have more money. I'm sure she told you, we have two kids, one that's in soccer, one that's getting ready for, pre-kindergarten. And I want to be able, for us to be able to provide the kind of life that we've always talked about providing for them. And I don't think that, I feel like if I'm not doing that, then I'm not pulling my own weight.
Well, Yvonne, do you understand what he's saying?
I do, but the thing is that if we're not enjoying ourselves together, the two of us, that's the point, is that we have to have fun too. It can't just be like this slog through everyday life. It's great. Let's give the kids everything they can possibly do, but let's also just have something for ourselves. Like, that's what we need it.
I'm so sorry. Yes.
So this is a great blessing that we're all on the phone to take this as a teaching moment and move on from here with being more open to understanding each other's feelings in the relationship. And Sam, what are the girls' names that listen? I just want to say thank you to them.
Absolutely. Heather and Tracy.
Heather and Tracy. Yeah. Thank you for listening, Heather and Tracy. Sam, Yvonne, good luck with your relationship, okay?
Thank you, Ryan. And Yvonne, I promise I'll start making up tonight.
Oh.
Keep us posted.
All of a sudden, we got some time to listen in on this conversation.
Oh, man. This is great. Thank you, guys. You're right. This is a gift. Thank you so much.
It is a gift. Wow. Thanks for calling, or us calling you. Thank you for answering. All right, goodbye. Wow. He gets a gold star.
He's perfect.
No, he's not.
Oh, God, you guys.
He's not perfect. He got complacent in the relationship, which caused her to feel, but he gets a gold star for the way he handled it.
Yes.
I do think that he got into a rut, and that's not good.
They're in a rut. It happens. And he turned it around.
And now, how can people think he's cheating right now? I'm looking at the calls come in. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Hey, Tubbs, the engineer, get off your phone. We're doing Ryan's Roses. Were you bored?
He has headphones on.
You got what?
Had an email come in.
You had an email come in?
Yeah.
Oh, well, don't let us interrupt you.
Look at his headphones. They're like barely in his head.
This is the part everybody waits for, and he's over there typing away on his phone. Is there a problem with the transmission?
No, we're all good. We're ready to go.
Well, then what's so important over there?
Nothing.
Look, he's just sitting up and pretending to push buttons.
Yeah, he's just pressing buttons on the dashboard. All right, we're going to make a Ryan's Roses call in theory. So usually we get a lot of information in an email, but basically we have a Dear Ryan and Sissany, I think my husband is cheating. Actually, I know my husband is cheating. The worst part is I fear it's not just physical, it's emotional. I don't have anything specific to go on, but my intuition is telling me and loudly and clearly. And this is from Heather in Chino. So let's get Heather on. Heather, how you doing?
I'm okay.
So you generally, I know you've heard these before, generally we have a very specific, or most often, we have a specific event or catalyst to why someone would write in. You're simply saying you're so sure based on a feeling.
Yeah, I don't have any proof, but I know something's wrong. I know something's wrong.
Heather, let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
And forgive it, but answer it if you can.
Okay.
Do you want something to be wrong?
No. The last thing I want is something to be wrong, but I know that there is. I know it. I feel it.
What is happening differently around the house? Like, is he not kissing you as much? Are you guys not as intimate?
He's completely detached. Like, he used to be so involved. We were like the center of his world, total family guy. You know, we did everything together on the weekends. He was just happy when he would walk through the door from work. But now...
How long have you been married?
8 years.
So there are ebbs and flows in an 8-year relationship. Now, maybe this is one of those. Ebbs.
I know. No. I know. That's true. But
what if you talk to him?
Well, because I don't have any proof, and I don't want to alienate him and make him not,
So
I don't know,
supposed to say
on the defensive.
if we don't have anything to talk about when we get him on the phone? I'm just talking to Sissany for a second. What are we supposed to do? Normally, we come in and we say we have questions to ask based on it.
Well,
I mean, I'm just going to ask him
Heather thinks
point blank.
Heather thinks that there might be something going on. Maybe you're cheating.
Is there? I mean,
Is there?
he's just going to go, no. What do you have to go on? And we're going to say nothing.
It's just a woman's intuition.
Of course, we can
She
see who he
feels
sends
it.
the flowers to. Maybe that's... All right, Heather, I'm talking myself in and out of this. Why don't you just hang on? We'll come back, and we're going to call him, okay?
Okay.
All right. Heather has been married for 8 years. Now, a little differently than most Ryan's Roses, we don't have a specific story that is the reason why she's written to us. She just feels strongly that her women's intuition is speaking loud and clear that he is cheating because he's been disconnected.
It's a real thing. You can feel that.
But you've been married for how long now? 3 years?
I'm not talking about Michael. I'm talking about my previous
Right, but my point is
relationships.
there are ebbs and flows in any relationship. It doesn't have to do with the other person necessarily. It could just be something that's going on or just fatigue or
Perhaps,
whatever.
but if you have an intuition of them cheating, that is a whole different feeling.
But you could hear Orion's Roses and then start creating all this in my head, and then it becomes something real that you manifest. And I'm just concerned, but we'll do it. Let's get Heather on the line. So, Heather, here's the drill. You're going to just let us know that we have permission to call your husband, and then make sure you say his name. So, Ryan, say this. You have my permission to call.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Ryan, you have permission to call my husband
And you say on Kiss FM.
on Kiss FM.
Okay, now we can make the call. So Sissany is going to offer him some roses. We want to find out who he sends them to and then what he puts on the card.
Mm-hmm.
At that point, we're going to come on the air and basically, if we don't have anything to go on, just say you think he's cheating, okay?
Okay.
All right.
You ready?
Mm-mm.
Come on.
It's also called divine prophecy. What is she talking about?
I don't know. She's lost it. Ever since she started drinking that pickle juice. Okay, let's dial.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for Matt.
This is Matt.
Hi, Matt. My name is Dana. I'm calling from your friendly florist. We're a new flower shop here in Chino. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, I'm all right. What's going on?
Hi. Well, sorry to bother you, but the reason why I'm calling is actually we're trying to promote our delivery service. We're brand new, so we're giving away a dozen red roses. They're absolutely free, and you can send them to anybody that you'd like, and they'll get them by lunchtime today.
Oh, that's cool. They're free? I don't get put on a list or anything?
No. They're absolutely free. I don't need any credit card information from you or billing information. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family if you like the roses.
Yeah, cool.
Okay, so who would you like to send them to? Give me the name.
All right, send them to Elizabeth, and I want you to put on there, thinking of you, ... every day.
Thinking of you, ... every day.
Matt, it's Ryan Seacrest and Sissany. Sorry, we have your wife, Heather, on the line. Your wife, Heather, is on the line. Who is Elizabeth?
I knew it. Who is Elizabeth?
Who is Elizabeth, Matt?
Matt.
Hello, Matt? Who is Elizabeth?
What's going on here? What's going on?
Your wife has written to us thinking that you're cheating on her. You just sent roses to another woman named Elizabeth. Who is she?
Oh, my God.
Matt, who's the other woman?
Look, what do you want me to say?
Are you cheating on your wife?
I don't think we should be talking about this.
Well, that is an absolute
right now.
clear yes. If you're not...
Look.
Who is she? Where did you meet her? Who is that? What are you doing? Say something!
What do you want me to say, Heather?
Matt,
I want you to tell me the truth.
The truth.
We need to talk about this outside of whatever the hell kind of setup this is. This is not...
So, Matt, then we can deduce based on your reaction, you are cheating on your wife, Heather, with Elizabeth. We'll leave it at that. And you guys can talk about it. And Heather knew this strongly.
I cannot believe you would do this to me. I cannot believe you would do this. Oh, my God. I cannot believe it.
Heather, Matt, hang on 1 second, sweetheart. Hang on 1 second. We lost Matt. Oh, I got to put her on hold. It's rough.
Why did you interrupt me? I was about to ask him, and who is this person to you? What you have been telling me to do. And then you come in, and then he freezes up, and he doesn't tell us.
With all due respect, this is not about you. Did you hear how upset she is?
Yeah, I know, but I still feel like he would have told me, the florist, Dana.
We got it. We figured it out. What do you don't need to know.
He could have said, this is my girlfriend, or this is somebody.
At this point, who cares if it's his girlfriend or a one-night stand? Heather, are you okay, sweetheart?
Not really. I'm just in shock, and I'm...
I know you are. I know
really
you
upset.
are. Look, the only bright side to this is, or upside to this is that you can confirm what you thought without being in a space not knowing for sure. Hang on 1 sec, sweetheart. It's time for Ryan's Roses. Dear Ryan and Sissany, my husband has been working late a lot. I didn't think much of it because it's a busy time of year. Anyway, the other night, he sends me an audio message by accident. I wanted to send it to you guys, but then it was gone and I couldn't play it anymore. It was clearly him getting into an Uber or a Lyft with someone named Kylie. I distinctly heard him say, "For Kylie?" And then I heard someone confirm it. And then a car door shut. It was very clear. When he got home around 11, which was already very late, he told me he was in the office all night. So why would he have been going somewhere with someone named Kylie around 7? Weird. I'd love to know the truth. In the audio message, have you ever accidentally had your record or hit record?
Sure, like a butt dial almost, but like you recorded like at the text message.
Yeah. Well, let me get Ella on the line in Norwalk. Ella, good morning. How are you?
Hi, good morning.
Hi. So this is really interesting. You're sure you heard around 7 him getting into a car or someone named Kylie around, right?
Yeah, totally. It was really weird. He was definitely getting into like I don't know, an Uber or something with someone named Kylie. Like I definitely heard him say "for Kylie," like like he was like confirming with the driver.
Yeah.
And then I just heard the car door shut, and that was the end of the message.
And you're saying he got home around 11 and he said he was at the office?
Yeah, he said he was in the office all night, so, I don't know why he would have been going somewhere around 7 with somebody named Kylie.
Yeah.
It doesn't really make any sense to me.
Okay, do this for me. Hold on for 1 second. What we are going to do is come back and get into the Roses call, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, you got it. 1 second. Ella is worried about her husband messing around on her.
Yeah.
She thinks that he was out with someone named Kylie when he said he was at the office all night. We're going to call him. Let's just make the call. Ella, how long have you been married?
We've been married for a couple of years. We have a 1-year-old daughter, actually.
Okay. Here's what we're going to do. I don't know if you know how this works, but Sissany is going to call him. You're going to be on the line. You're going to hear everything. Be very, 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 very quiet until we tell him he's on the air. and she's just going to offer him some roses, and we want to find out. I mean, obviously, he should send them to you. He should be top of mind, and that's what we're looking for. But we'll see if he sends them to Kylie or someone else, and then we'll ask some more questions, and we'll tell him that he's on the air and try and get to the bottom of it for you.
Okay.
All right? I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever your husband's name is, on Kiss FM.
Okay. Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay. We're going to do it right now. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, I'm looking for David.
Yeah, this is him.
Hi, David. My name is Brittany. I'm calling from Norwalk's Blooms. How you doing this morning?
Hey, good.
We're actually a new flower shop right here off the 5 on Imperial. And the reason I'm calling is because we're offering a chance for local residents to send free roses to anybody that they'd like today. So you've been selected at random. And if there's anybody in your life that you would love to send flowers to, all I need is the name of the person and we can get them out by lunchtime.
Oh, really? I mean, just like completely free?
They're free. Yeah, I don't need credit card info or billing info or anything like that, any cash. We just hope that you refer us to friends and family. We just do this once a week.
Yeah, sure, yeah. That's awesome. That's free,
Okay,
yeah,
who
sure.
would you like to send the flowers to?
Could you just send them to me?
Send them to you?
Yeah. And, I'll take care of it.
We can deliver them to wherever, honestly. Even in LA, Orange County, we can just deliver them to the recipient, so you don't have to do it.
No, I mean, you can just send them to me. I'll take care of it. I can make my own card,
All right, so you don't want me to write the card at all? You don't have a wife or anybody that you'd want to send them to?
No, I'll take care of it. Just send them to 3458 East Washington.
Okay. Hang on one second.
David, it is Ryan Seacrest. I need you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio. We've been asked to call you by someone very close to you. And it's your wife, Ella, who's on the phone. It sounded a little sketchy, you having those flowers addressed to you. Could you explain?
I mean, yeah, I was going to take care of it.
Well, okay. Well, we'll take care of that. So why are you sending them addressed to you?
I mean, I just thought it would be easier that way.
So I got to ask you, David, Ella, your wife, has asked us to call you because she knows that you were out with Kylie the other night when you said you were at the office. So you might as well just tell her what's going on.
Oh, with Kylie? No, you mean Kyle.
No, I mean Kylie.
No. It's Kyle. Kyle and I had to go to the warehouse real quick.
Wait a minute. You told me you were in the office all night, though, not the warehouse. It's two different places.
Oh, my God. Are you kidding me? I forgot about the trip to the warehouse. What's the big deal? What's going on here?
Well, Ella thinks that you're... So are you cheating on her with Kyle?
What? I'm not cheating on... No, I'm not cheating on anybody.
Well, I mean, Ella, you explained. She feels like you were lying to her about being at the office and that you were out with someone named Kyle or Kylie and something's going on.
No, Kyle's just a new guy. He started back in March. He's an awesome dude.
Why not just send the roses directly to your wife?
Look, I just thought I would do it. I'd take care of it, easier that way for me.
Sounds a little sketchy.
So, David,
I don't even know who this is, this guy Kyle. I've never heard you talk about him. If I ask Andrew about a new employee named Kyle, he's gonna tell me that he knows who this person is.
I mean, I don't know if Andrew's met Kyle yet. They don't really have a reason to even work together. So, I mean,
but okay. Well, what about Dana? What about she's your office manager. She would know him for sure, right?
Dana? I mean, probably, yeah. I'm not sure. I don't.
I don't understand why you're not sure. Who is Kylie? You're making this up right now. There can't be this person if nobody knows who he is. Who is Kylie?
Oh, it's Kyle. Look, calm down.
David, calm down. No one wants to hear those words. Let me just ask you point blank 2 questions. Are you cheating on your wife with Kylie?
No, of course not.
Okay. Are you cheating on your wife with Kyle?
No.
Well, you're very defensive about both. So, I mean, Ella, you know your husband better than I.
I mean, I just don't even know what to think right now. Like, I don't feel like you're telling me the truth. Like, I'm like, you're just like, how would nobody in your office know who this person is?
Look, I can't even believe you're doing this, and I can't even talk about this right now. I'm at work. We'll talk about it later, okay? Put me on the radio. Like, I can't do this right now.
All right. Well, Ella, we're going to let you both go, and you can follow up with him, obviously, in person. But you know him better than anyone. So good luck getting to the bottom of it.
Okay. Thank you.
All right. You take care. So what do you think on that?
Something's up. Whether it's Kylie, Kyle, he's lying. Oh, no.
No, I mean, I don't know. It's plausible that there's a guy named Kyle that works with him, that they had to go to the warehouse. It's plausible.
Why wouldn't anybody at his work know this guy? Why wouldn't he just be, yeah, of course they know him because he works here.
I don't know. If you ask me, like, what I did yesterday, I don't know if I'd remember where I went. You know what I mean?
Yeah, not about what you did. It's about an actual human being.
I know, but I need to be reminded. Oh, yeah, I was there. That's right. You know, it's like, I don't know. I didn't. He was very defensive. I'll give him that. But it is possible that there's a dude named Kyle that he works with. Mm-hmm. It's not impossible.
Well, he was very quick to not send the roses to anybody but himself.
Well, that to me is the biggest red flag. I don't know why. Well, why would that be so easy? Why is it easier to send the flowers to yourself?
Because then he can just like get them at work and take them home to his wife. So
or
he
to
can
Kylo.
Deliver.
Or to Kyle or Kylie.
He can give them to whoever he wants.
I mean, that part threw me off a bit, but it's both scenarios to me are kind of likely. Let's go back to Ryan's Roses here. It was a few minutes ago, a public service, a last resort. Don't come to us first as a last resort. I want to make that. I think people wanted us to reiterate that.
Mm-hmm.
So we just heard from Ella and her husband, David, and she thinks that her husband was out with a woman named Kylie because she heard an audio message of them getting into an Uber or a Lyft. And he's like, no, I was at work, and that was a guy named Kyle who works with me. We had to run out to the warehouse. Okay. But he didn't send, here's the thing. When we ask, who do you want to send the roses to? I don't know what married person wouldn't say their wife unless something's going on.
Totally.
But even if something's going on, you would definitely say your wife because out of guilt.
I even asked him, don't you want to send these to your wife or somebody special or anything
like
that?
But he wanted to send them to him.
Yeah.
You guys, because then he could hold them himself and deliver them like the hero.
So he said it was easier to have the roses sent to him. I think that is strange. Look, I've sent roses to people.
Yeah.
Right? And I like to send roses to people.
It's the same effect.
The right people.
Mm-hmm.
The right person. But I've never thought about sending them to me to make it easier.
No, it makes it harder.
Unless I was sending them to the table where we were going to have dinner.
Right? See?
But then I would have to carry them, so someone else would have to get them there first.
And like, how are you going to bring them in the car? They're gonna,
No, someone's got to drop them off. I would ask Tanya to drop them off first.
Yeah.
Would you do that for me?
For sure.
If I had a date, would you take
kidding?
flowers to the table? And would you leave a card and everything?
Totally.
All right, I'm going to remember that.
Okay, please do.
I'll put it in my notes page. So, Marty, what do you think about David? Do you believe his alibi that he was with Kyle and they ran an errand to the warehouse, or do you think that he was out with a woman named Kylie and he's lying to his wife?
I mean, don't get me wrong. I love Ryan's Roses, but I just feel like this shouldn't be anybody's first or second step.
Well, I think, when we first started it, I remember saying, and I probably don't say it as often as I should, but I remember saying, don't use this as a first to anything. This is a last resort.
Yeah, I remember you saying that a lot,
like,
actually.
I say it all the time.
Why don't you say it anymore?
We've been doing it for a long time. I figure, if you don't know, now you know.
Yeah, if you don't know, now you know.
But we do say, and we did say, the premise was this is a last resort. This is a public service and a last resort. Matter of fact, put that up on the wall. I'll start saying it.
Yeah.
I'll start saying it.
Put it on the whiteboard.
No, I'm not going to get you. I don't get you wrong. But anytime anyone says "Don't get me wrong," something bad's coming.
Oh.
Don't get me wrong, but that sucks.
Right. No. I mean, I just feel like, with the marriage especially, like, communication between husband and wife. It's a personal thing.
Do you heard it? Do you think he's cheating on his wife, or do you think he's just complacent and lazy?
I think he's definitely doing something shady.
It was shady that he said. Why would someone send roses to themselves?
Well, I know. I mean, it's just such a, like, it feels like he was gaslighting her, to be honest. You know, making her paranoid and everything, but I
still don't know what that means.
Yeah, me too. I always like, I think I know, but then I forget.
I still, everyone keeps using it, and I'm still totally confused. What is it?
It's from the movie, like, when the husband dims the lights, and the wife is like, the lights are flickering, and he's like, no, it's just you, and he does it on purpose, and she feels paranoid, you know, but you should definitely listen to your gut. If you feel like something's up, it probably is.
Okay. Well, every time someone uses that, I'm like, totally.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, I don't really totally know what it means.
It's
Let me
like
see the
trickery,
definition.
like trickery. Like you make them think something that's really not.
All right. Well, thank you, Marty, for calling. We appreciate you.
What is it called?
Thank you, Ryan.
It's gaslighting. Yeah. Bye. You have a great day. It's gaslighting.
Okay, got
the
it.
definition.
Mm-hmm.
To manipulate someone by psychological means into questioning their own sanity. Oh, so it's tricking them into thinking they're crazy.
Yes. Right.
But that's, I don't know why I
it's just-
can't associate gaslighting with that
It's manipulating.
in a sentence.
Yeah.
In the first episode, Karen Valentine is being gaslighted by her husband.
Yeah, it's like, what happened right now?
That's like me saying to you guys, did you guys just feel that earthquake? And then you're like, no, we didn't feel an earthquake. And I'm like, totally, we just had an earthquake. How did you not feel that? And I'm like,
You'd be gaslighting us about an earthquake?
Well, yeah, I mean, that was not a great example, but that's exactly what it is.
I think it would be more like, what's his name? Lucky Charms?
Uh-huh.
Did you see Lucky Charms the other night out?
Yeah.
Wasn't he
I saw him
wi-
with
who was
somebody.
he? Wow. He was with that woman.
Did you see?
Looked like they were
Did you know?
very.
No, he was
Did
with
you know
me.
that? Oh, you didn't
No.
know? No, he wasn't. Not when we saw
Not
him.
the whole night.
Oh, it was before?
In the first episode, Karen Valentine was out with Lucky Charms. I don't know.
It's a very simple concept. I don't know.
But there's some expressions and some words that still stump me.
Yeah. Totally.
It's time for Ryan's Roses. If you boil it down, it's a public service. And we got this email from Jackie in Riverside. And she says, Dear Ryan, my husband and I work together at the same company, but in different departments. I was told by a coworker that my husband was called into his manager's office because there were rumors he was fooling around with one of his other coworkers. I asked my husband. He said the meeting was not about that at all. I asked his manager. He told me he was in no position to disclose any information regarding the meeting, which is strange.
Yeah, because it's his wife.
Right. And if the meeting's about business and you're in the same company, you could at least give the category of the topic of the meeting. Yeah. So, and she says everybody at work now is gossiping about this. Jackie joins us now. Oh. Jackie, it is strange that this rumor would happen. Then you would go to the manager and the manager wouldn't at least give you some peace of mind.
Yeah, exactly. But he wouldn't do that because he said that he couldn't disclose any information to, anyone regarding this situation. But, there's just a lot of gossip going on, and I'm feeling very uncomfortable, and I just feel like I want to know what's going on.
So you guys work at the company in different departments. Do you see each other throughout the course of the day?
No, I work in the office. He works in the warehouse, so we don't see each other. And we've been there for 6 years. Yeah, same company, like upstairs, downstairs. So I don't see him.
And do you happen to know this other person that's being rumored to have an affair with your husband?
I know she's in the department. I don't know her, but I know
in his department.
In his department, yes, she's in his department. But I've seen her, but I don't know her.
I can't figure out. So I'm just putting myself in the manager's situation here. So if I'm the manager, and does the manager know that there are rumors? Did you tell the manager there are rumors that there's an affair or something?
No. What happened was I was told by another coworker that my husband was called into the manager's office because there were rumors going around that he was having an affair. So then after that, I went to Ruben, the manager, and I asked him, was it true? And he told me that he was in no position to disclose any information to me regarding the meeting.
So you did mention the affair rumor, which is leading me to wonder why Ruben makes it worse.
Right.
By not giving you some peace of mind. He doesn't have to tell you what the meeting was about, but he can tell you it wasn't about that.
Yeah.
Well, that would have helped, right? But he didn't do that. So now
that's my problem.
I'm highly suspicious.
Right.
Yeah, I feel like he doesn't want to get involved. Take a breath.
Jackie, I'm going to have Sisney offer him some roses, okay? And
okay.
What we're going to do is, you'll be able to hear everything. What we want to do is we're going to find out who he sends them to, and what he writes on the card. You don't know the name of the person, so it'll be interesting to see what happens here. But we want to definitely find out as much as we can, okay?
Wait, I do know the name of the person.
Oh, you do?
Office. Yes, I do. Her name is Erica.
Oh, okay. Well, that's interesting to know. So we'll note that. And I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
Ryan, you have my permission to call my husband on Kiss FM.
Okay, all right. Here we go. Good luck.
Thank you.
Hello?
Hi, may I speak to Carlos?
Yes?
Hi, Carlos. My name is Marcy. I'm calling from the Blooming Florist. We're a new flower shop here in Riverside. How you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Hi. Well, the reason why I'm calling is because you've been selected to receive a free dozen roses today. You can send them to anybody that you'd like. We don't need any billing information from you. We're just trying to promote our new business here in Riverside. Is that something you'd be interested in?
No, not really.
Well, they're absolutely free, honestly. You just have to, send them to somebody. Maybe, if you like them, refer us to your friends and family. We don't need any billing information from you.
I don't know. I mean, what's the catch? It sounds too good to be true.
No, there's no catch. We're just pulling people at random every day, and you've been selected today. And all that we ask is if you guys like the flowers, you can refer us to friends and family, maybe for Mother's Day.
I can send it to whoever I want?
Yes, I just need the name, and then we can write a quick note, and we can get those out this afternoon. So who would you like to send them to?
Okay, I would like to send it to Erica.
To Erica. Okay, and what would you like to write on the note?
I would like to say, you never know.
You never know.
Carlos, it's Ryan Seacrest. I want you to know your voice is being broadcast on the radio here on Kiss FM. That's Sissany. Your wife Jackie is on the line. What are you sending flowers to Erica for?
What are you sending flowers to Erica for? What is going on? Are you fooling around?
No, I'm not fooling around, babe.
Why are you lying to me? Why would you be sending Erica flowers? Why?
Jackie, I'm not sending her flowers because I'm fooling around.
You are a liar.
What's going on?
Anything you're saying. Why would you send another woman flowers? I'm your wife.
Why do you say you never know on the card, Carlos?
Because of everything that's going on at work.
What's going on?
Fine.
Easy.
Stop, Jackie, why do you always got to make a show? Just relax.
Carlos, what's going on at work? Are you cheating on your wife with this woman at work?
No, I'm not cheating.
Okay.
I
just got to tell you, everybody's talking about you going into the office, being called in by the manager for inappropriate behavior. Was that what the meeting was about?
No, technically that's not what the meeting was about.
Technically? What do you mean technically? It either was or it wasn't.
It wasn't, okay? He just wanted to call me in and he wanted to talk to me about
Why are you
the other
stuttering?
employees.
You're stuttering.
I'm
You're
not
starting to
stuttering.
lying.
Okay, I'm just like I'm caught off guard.
Ryan,
here.
he's just lying.
Okay, but hold on, Jackie. Let him speak for a second. Carlos, why did he call you in to talk about what?
He wanted to talk about some of the other employees because they weren't doing their job. Because I'm the floor manager, and I overlook,
So it had nothing to do with inappropriate behavior.
I mean, he did mention it, but. Of course,
he did mention it. Yeah.
But it wasn't. The whole meeting wasn't about that, though. He just wanted to make sure that the rumors weren't true.
Well, I got to tell you, bro. Listen, I want nothing more than for them to be untrue. But you just sent flowers to another woman, the woman that's being rumored to have an affair with you at the office, and you sent the card that says you never know. I mean, that's bad.
Yeah, you're right. It does look bad.
It looks really bad.
You're right. I should have wrote something else, or I should have just sent flowers to my wife.
Or you should not be cheating on your wife.
I'm not
how about that
wife.
one? Yeah, exactly. How about that one?
All right. Guys, we're going to let you go sort it out. Carlos, I think you need to get in front of your wife as soon as possible, okay? You guys work for the same company. Figure out how to get in the same room as soon as you can, okay? Jackie, good luck.
Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Bye, guys. So, well, I wanted to like the guy. So, for some reason, I wanted to like him.
You always want to like the guys.
Well, can't fault me for that. It's time for the Ryan's Roses revisit. So, very interesting situation here. Just to refresh, Ashley reaches out to us and says, I got a problem. And so that's where it started. She said that she walked into her husband's office to see if he had, wanted to go to lunch because they work together. And it turns out he was already at lunch with somebody else, but there were flowers in the office. And the flowers had a card on his desk that said, to Kyle, with love from your wife. Now she's like, what? I didn't send flowers to Kyle, my husband. So who is sending flowers to my husband as his wife? I mean, that's weird in itself. So she confronts him, and he acts like there's nothing wrong. And then we call him, and he decides to send flowers to a woman named Jessica. And on that card, it says, to Jessica, with love from your husband. Now, Jessica and Kyle are not married. So what is going on? Well, we confront Kyle, and he insists nothing was going on. He says a game they play at work. I don't know about you, Sissany, but I know about you.
Yeah.
I would not be okay if Michael was playing that game at that accounting firm where he's working now.
No.
Where does he work? They make calculators?
He works in the medical device department.
We still don't know what you do, Michael. Even your wife. The mother of your children. We don't know. But that's okay. You may work for witness protection or CIA. But the point is, no flower gaming, okay?
No.
So, clearly we didn't buy it. We thought he was cheating. And she's on the line right now. So let's find out what was going on. Ashley, thanks for coming back on with us. What was going on with this crazy game of sending flowers at the office with your husband and another woman?
So it was just one of those, like, they were, close friends at work, and they called each other their work wife and work husband. But, we got past it. I actually met Jessica, and I was totally convinced that it was just, a friendly husband. But, we got past it. I actually met Jessica, and I was totally convinced that it was just, a friendly thing. It definitely wasn't.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm just saying no.
Why?
No, it's not an okay, that game. So you said you feel like it's fine and you guys are good?
Well, he doesn't work there anymore. I met Jessica. I don't think she had any intentions with my husband. I don't think that he really, slept with her. And we just kind of got past it.
Wow.
Inappropriate.
It's definitely inappropriate. And I'd never, I think it was acceptable for him to do it again. He owns his own business now, and I think he knows better than to do this with somebody that, works for him and not, with him.
Well, let me just say, I'm surprised that you don't have an issue with it.
We definitely had an issue with it, but we worked through it. I ended up getting pregnant a few months later. We have a beautiful 18-month-old baby. You move on, and I don't think he cheated on me. I think that, wives have to be careful when they get involved with work relationships, because it's almost like two separate worlds. And what goes on there is not my business. As long as he's not sleeping with everyone else, I'm fine.
You are liberal.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes, Tanya?
We're happy.
I have one question.
Okay.
When you met Jessica, was she attractive?
Not as pretty as me.
Okay.
All right. Well, Ashley, thanks for coming back on. I'm shocked.
Yeah.
All right. And you guys take care and good luck and congrats on the baby.
All right. Thank you.
Okay.
So let me just...
Bye.
Bye. Thank you. Let's just role play this out for a second. Mark, I need you. You're married.
I am.
Sissany, I need you. You're married.
Yes, I am.
I was looking around. There are not many married people around here. So, Mark, you're sending Sissany roses saying, hey, what's happening? Love your husband. And Sissany's sending you roses saying, hey, good luck. Love your wife.
It's not great.
What's cool about that game?
None of that's cool.
Now, your wife, Amy, would
Yes.
she have an issue with that?
I think she would definitely have an issue with that, and rightfully so.
Good. Sissany, would your husband Michael have an issue with that?
Yeah, I think he would.
So why doesn't Ashley have an issue with that?
I don't know, but I see a little bit of her point if she's just trying to move past it and it's like a joke or whatever, because you and I call each other work wives and work husbands.
We call each other that.
But you would never send me you sent me flowers on my birthday. You didn't say from your work husband, Ryan. You just said from Ryan.
Yeah, very specifically, happy birthday from Ryan S.
There's no S.
There wasn't? I always ask for an S. They didn't put an S on there?
Nah.
Really? There's a lot of Ryans these days. I was put an S. They didn't put an S? They're supposed to put an S.
No.
Well, they should put an S. Tanya, the flowers I sent you, did it say Ryan S?
No, just Ryan.
Did I send you flowers?
Yeah, for her birthday last year.
Okay. So, I got to check on that because it's supposed to be an S. Patty, did you get flowers?
Yeah, you always send flowers.
But did it say Ryan S?
Just Ryan.
Just Ryan.
Huh.
And you're the only Ryan in my life, so I know they're from you.
Yeah. And they're very
yeah, same.
They're very beautiful.
Sissany, happy birthday. Dash Ryan. Very, very sentimental.
Very, very business.
Very personal.
Let me be clear.
But they're beautiful. They're honestly the most beautiful flowers in the world.
Well, I'm happy that you guys celebrating birthdays, and I'm happy you get the flowers, but I'm also unhappy that Ashley's taken this as if it's no big deal. Truly, it bothers me that it would make me totally uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Totally uncomfortable. There is something bad's going to happen there. Yes, Patty?
But why does it bother you? You and Sissany call each other work wives and husbands.
We call each other that in front of you and millions of people.
Mm-hmm.
We're not sending each other the flowers that say that in secrecy.
It wasn't in secrecy.
It was in
because
secrecy.
I'm sure everyone in their office knew about these flowers.
We don't know that.
We don't know otherwise.
It would
let's
be
assume the
weird.
worst.
It would be weird if you put it in writing,
I think so.
on a note,
and just
a
she
flower
and I
note.
back and forth. I mean, please.
Yeah.
All right.
But you know what happens to me all the time?
No.
I call Michael Ryan.
Oh,
Sometimes
God.
I call you Michael. I have to really think about it.
no
I get your
excuse
guys'
for that.
names mixed up.
That's take some time off.
He doesn't care.
It's okay. All right, it is time for Ryan's Roses as a public service. If something's going down in your relationship and you are concerned, you can send us an email, and we'll see if you want to go on the air to try and find out more. Angie?
Yes?
Thank you for coming on. I just want to read the email so we're all on the same page. It says, Dear Ryan, I've become suspicious of my husband and his coworker. It seems they've gotten really close, and the closer they've gotten, the less he talks about her. We used to do a lot of double dates with her and her husband. Now, I haven't seen her in months. I called the hotel on their last business trip and found out that they had adjoining rooms.
Whoa.
That's not great.
Yep.
Then it was the same on the next trip, so you want to know what's going on. Those adjoining rooms things, you don't ever want to open your side, because then you can go into the other room.
No, there's a door usually.
Well, that's my point. There's two doors.
Yes.
You don't want to open your side because you have to have a mutual open.
Right.
You can't just walk in. There's a one door there and a one door there.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they kept it closed, but I don't like that adjoining thing anyway. I
Yeah.
just feel like they can hear me.
No.
How long have you been married?
We've been married 6 years.
And who's this woman? I want to know more about her.
Well, I mean, we honestly, it's like we used to double date. It's like, it was her and her husband and me and, I mean, this is just really weird because, we used to hang out all the time, and now it's like my husband's not even talking about her. He's not wanting to hang out with them, and he's just deflecting every time I want to, set up something.
Did you ever get a bad vibe when you were with her, when you guys were double dating? Was there any sort of underlying passive aggressiveness?
A little bit, but I mean, nothing that really bothered me. I mean, she wasn't like the nicest person, but it's like she was fun to have like debates with or conversations with. It's like she's very passionate about things.
What's her name?
Gloria.
Angie, I need you to say, Ryan, you have my permission to call, and then whatever his name is on Kiss FM.
You have my permission to call, and whatever happens, happens.
Well, I don't know what's going to happen, but just say, I need you to say legally on Kiss FM.
On Kiss FM. You have my permission. Got it.
All right. Got it. There you go. That's fine. That'll do. So here we go. Sisney's going to offer the roses. We want to find out who he sends them to, okay?
Absolutely.
Good luck.
Please, thank you.
Hello?
May I speak to Frank, please?
This is Frank.
Hi, Frank. My name is Darla. I'm calling from More Than Flowers. We're actually a new flower shop right here in Altadena on Lake Avenue. How are you doing this morning?
I'm okay. How you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for asking. I'm actually calling because we're doing a promotion this week, and we're giving out free flowers, and you've been selected today to receive a free dozen roses.
No thanks. I'm good.
Oh, well, are you sure? They're absolutely free. You can send them to anybody that you want today. They can get them this afternoon. I don't need any billing information from you. I don't need, your credit card info or your address or anything. We can just send these flowers out. We're just trying to promote our business. They're absolutely free.
I appreciate it, but I don't have anybody to send flowers. I'm fine. I don't need to send any flowers.
You don't have like a girlfriend or even, I don't know, your wife or anybody, your mom?
Yeah, I mean, I do, but I don't need this. I'm good. I appreciate it, but no thanks.
Are you sure? Because they're absolutely free.
I'm sure.
All right. I'd let him go. Is that your husband?
Yes.
Why is he so grumpy?
Yeah.
This is how he's been lately. I mean, I don't know. This is why I was thinking, it might be me. Is it me? Is he having some sort of an affair?
Patty, call him back.
Yeah, why'd you hang up on him?
Well, why'd I hang up? You weren't getting anywhere.
But we could have asked him. We could have, broken character and got into him.
Well, that's why I'm calling him back. Because we're going to do that now.
Could have done it then.
Sissany, sometimes these things take time.
Okay.
You can't rush into all of this. You know what I mean? Okay, hold on. I'm trying him here.
Hello?
Hi, is Frank there?
This is Frank.
Hey, Frank, it's Ryan Seacrest calling on 102.7 Kiss FM. Your wife had asked Sissany to pretend she was at a flower shop offering you flowers, and she wanted to know who you're going to send them to because your wife thinks that you're cheating on her with someone at work. Do you want to explain?
So why don't we see Gloria and Steve anymore, and you won't talk about her, and you've got adjoining rooms, for God's sake, the last couple of trips? This is not cool. And now you're like the crabbiest person around, and I can't get anywhere with you anytime. It's frustrating. What is going on?
Absolutely nothing is going on. I can't even believe that you did all this digging and research and called up a radio station. There's absolutely
Dude, if
nothing
I asked you straight out if we could hang out and when were we going to get together with the two of them, you avoid the conversation. You totally deflect. You don't want to go there. And I mean, obviously something's going on with the two of you because you've got freaking adjoining rooms.
Yeah,
Twice
Frank,
the last 2 times?
I think what she's saying is we have some real evidence here. So why don't you just let us know what's going on?
I'm telling you, I'm being honest. There's absolutely nothing going on. There is nothing going on. I promise you. I know. I guess that looks bad, but I'm just telling you, there's absolutely nothing going on.
Why wouldn't you just send the flowers to your wife?
Yeah, that might be cool. I mean, make up for some stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know the flower thing. I don't know. I just was some call. I didn't know. I didn't really think to do that, I guess.
So, Frank, why are you taking these adjoining rooms with your colleague? I mean, I wouldn't do that with mine.
I mean, it's not. We're not in the same room. It's just in a room. I guess if we need to talk to each other for a second about something at work or something like that. I mean, that's why it's set up like that.
What? In your pajamas?
I swear there's nothing going on. I mean, I'm not cheating.
Why are we suddenly not hanging out with Gloria and Steve? And why anytime I bring her up, do you just change the subject and not want to talk about her? I mean, this is ridiculous. We used to hang out all the time. We'd have every other week we would get together. And we haven't actually hung out in a couple of months. You don't think that's weird?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I know we used to do that, but we're not. Things change.
Angie, maybe you are just creating this in your own head because I'm not so sure Frank is cheating. The more I hear from him, the more I'm starting to believe him.
Okay, so I'm ready for some proof.
When I come home, I'll tell you in person.
Frank, listen. Tonight, explain all of this. And by the way, Angie, if you want more peace of mind, call Gloria and ask Gloria, okay?
Ask Gloria. She's not exactly the problem as much as my husband, who doesn't trust me enough to tell me whatever's going on.
But we don't know
what
that
kind of
something's
marriage
going.
are we having here?
We don't know that he's cheating. I don't have a lot of evidence here.
I'm not. I promise.
You're not cheating, but you can't tell me anything.
Right. He wants to do it in person.
He wants to do it in person. Well, you can give me additional details in person, like the positions that you guys like best, so maybe I can,
Okay, Angie, I'm taking you guys off. I wouldn't want to go home right now to Angie.
No.
I believe Frank.
I don't know if I do.